character. So.
Wonder how many times
So Ryan's gonna kill a kid IRL. Oh shit.
Yeah, killing Noah.
Yeah, Noah. That's his name.
Wow, thanks, Sasha.
Right, damn.
I know everyone by
I don't think
their
you know mine, though.
character names. Yeah, I know you as Oz. The only ones I know are Ryan and Austin.
That's me. Woo, she knows my name.
That's because their names are there. I'm at least assuming your names are actually Austin and Ryan too.
All right. So everything is up and going here. So, how's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Not tired.
Lazy.
Boy, no.
All right. So, last week was certainly something. You guys fully get into the town of Hebi. You spend a little bit of time shopping and whatnot, or well, Oz does at least, and doing other things around the town. As Arthur is progressively getting worse, you take him to a medical facility and talk to a doctor or a healer who is attempting to heal Arthur, trying to figure out what's wrong with him. After much discussion and everything, he says that he could potentially find a cure through Arthur, but he has about a 50-50 chance of dying. Through some very stressful and thankfully for Zakir roles, Arthur ended up living. He ended up finding a cure. He administered it to Arthur and said that he will at least need to wait a little bit there just to keep an eye on him. While that was happening, you all head out and around the town. Zakir splits off and goes and manages to get access into the Citadel, where she talks to Alexander Grayson, who you guys learn has her mother in some capacity, and wanted Zakir as well. After a bit of a conversation and whatnot, she ends up getting locked up, and then we switched over to the rest of the group, where you guys went to go try to find out some stuff about runing and other stuff. Aki manages to persuade his way in with what race he is. Gets up there, and after a little bit of talking, gets shown Zakir in the cell, and then attacks guards that were coming in to take him away because of all the lying he was doing. Attacks the guards, throws the guy out, or throws Grayson out the window. He shortly followed, but manages to pop back up. Big old fight ensued, and he ended up killing a good amount of the guards along the down part of the Citadel. So we are going to pick up where, with the Citadel alarm bells ringing loudly, and you can hear movements coming from other parts of the Citadel, and they are coming for you guys.
Oh,
Run. Run away.
just deny everything. Like I didn't do it.
Oh, bitch, we gotta get the fuck out of here. What you mean?
Yeah, I don't think we can deny. I don't think we can.
But I didn't do it.
I'm just glaring at both
As
of
you're
you.
sitting there talking, you
didn't
hear, there they are! Go after them!
Let's
Run,
go.
run.
We'll
Right.
talk later, and I'm trying to
I
unburden
start-
that way.
I carry someone who's like the slowest of the party.
Me, definitely me.
Okay,
I'm gonna, like, yeah, I'm gonna fly
Yeah.
like kind of low and like near the roofs and stuff.
Oh, by the
I
way,
pick up Austin.
I used
But-
2 of your rages last session, Xander. So you have 1 rage left, I believe.
Ooh.
But it's another day.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
We didn't rest, so.
Oh.
Damn. Well, you put me in quite the position, Ryan.
Well, you survived, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, so as you guys go to fly away, how are you escaping, Falcus?
I'm
Yeah.
on.
No, Falcus, not
Oh,
Thrakus.
sorry. Confusing.
I'm
You
going
just see Thrakus get up on top of Zykir. Both of them fly away. You see Oz turn into a bird and fly.
Oh, it's just me and a key. Wait, is Arthur with us?
No,
Or-
Arthur's still in the medical facility.
Ay. God damn it.
I'm gonna use admin privileges and bring him out. Bring him out.
No.
Let's see.
Yeah,
we
I
have to
couldn't
go
carry 2 people, right? I don't think I
No.
can.
Back. So can going back and get Arthur or just booking it.
You hear the footsteps of soldiers getting closer to you.
Okay, what do you think we should do?
I don't know about
Run, you
you,
fools.
but I'm popping hide in plain sight.
Fucking hell. Shit, I guess I might just. Fuck.
He was like, I'm there. It's Drax.
Damn it, I'm left by myself. I'm gonna go back for Arthur.
All right, so you're gonna attempt to. So you're gonna run out the front gate and attempt to make it to the medical center. All right.
Booking, because everybody else left me.
All right. Give me 1 second here.
Damn it, I'm all alone.
All right. So you got a decent movement speed. As soon as you look around and are like, okay, what are we doing? You see everybody's just gone, and you're like, shit. So you turn and you book it. As you are rounding the corner, around the front of the gate, you hear the soldiers like coming around the side of the citadel and seeing the massacre that had occurred. You hear them like, "What the hell? Oh my god!" And just there's ice and there's blood and guts like scattered all around the front of this area. A -10 to check where you're at. Give me a stealth check, a key.
Okay.
Ooh, rip. Okay.
Just roll again, bro.
All right. Good thing you popped hide in plain sight. So you kind of just duck behind like one of the pillars you find at the wall, and you're just standing really still, and you just hear them like walking around you, but they don't seem to have noticed you. Xander, as you make your way. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Actually, you know what? There's this handy tool. Okay.
Bitch, right.
Yeah. So as you're making your way down, you turn the corner and you start darting down the corner. As you're running away, there's a guard that's coming out from one of the alleyways, and he sees you and he goes, "Where are you going? Why are you running?" And he starts to give chase.
Ah, shit. Is he catching up to me?
He is not, but he's keeping at peace with you. But
I'm going to say, fuck. What can I do? I'm not the smartest one.
Just say there's murderers over there.
I
as
saw
he's
the
covered in
like-
blood and has a bloody weapon on his back.
That's exactly
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
They won't know the difference.
I'm going to say, fuck.
The truth
I'm
never
just gonna-
hurts.
I'm gonna speed up.
You're gonna just try to speed up. All right,
Yep.
give me an athletics check.
Yeah.
All right. So as he begins to give chase, you actually manage to start pulling away. Give me one more. Ooh,
Core.
rip.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. So, so as you begin to run, you're kind of pulling away, But then before you realize it, you feel like his fingertips on your shoulder, and it scares you, and you just dash even faster, managing to zip down an alleyway. So for now, you're down an alleyway, and you seem to have lost him for now. Thoracus? Or Falcus?
Falcus, he's like, he could at least try to like take a deep breath, like, oh, and he's going to. Is there like he's saying went down an alley, right?
Yeah. So, I should have finished the town map. Is what I should have done. Let's do. Oh, I have. Actually, I do have a town map. All right, give me 1 second. Let me figure out where the map. There you guys are.
That doesn't look like a town.
No, it's not a town. Give me a second.
I'm not gonna lie though, I really was thinking of trying to just say that I tried to defend what's his name.
That's so blurry.
Yeah, so this is a really shitty map, and that's why I don't use it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this map's awful. But anyways,
I think it's rather swell.
it's gonna work for our purposes. So Falcus, we're gonna say that you're down. We'll say that this is like the part of town that you made it to. You, after a lot of running, you did make it to where the hospital is. But you're up there, and the hospital is a block, or like 2 blocks away from you.
Okay. I can't go out in public because I'm covered in fucking blood. I need something to disguise myself.
Aki, what are you doing? As they, like, you're standing there, and there's still a lot of guards that are walking around the area where there's all the dead bodies.
So, I was actually wondering, this wouldn't give my position.
Not necessarily.
Well,
Well,
I'd like to pop.
okay. Yeah, you don't sense any. Well, actually, you do sense a portal, but it's above you in the citadel.
Okay.
Go back up.
So I'm going to. Shit. I actually have no clue. Okay. Actually, I do know. I'm going to. Fuck.
Well, actually.
Yeah, I have no clue. I guess I'm just going to walk out
Just get,
sneakily as possible. Like crouch walk out,
okay.
sneak 100.
Give me another stealth check. All right.
Oh.
So as you come out of your hiding spot, you see that there's 3 guards kind of posted around, trying to clean up, trying to melt the ice, and just like clean up the bodies and get this area presentable again. You use the opportunity while their backs are turned and like disposing of just the viscera. You duck down and you manage to bolt your way out of the front gate.
Nice. That's why we play Metal Gear Solid.
Hey, I just realized something. Since I was the one spotted, are they gonna only assume me as the one who killed all those people? I really hope that's not.
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure we were. Well, hold on. Never mind.
You don't know.
I'm not gonna say that.
It's like a
Alright.
generic cartoon. They're over there.
Right. So, Aki, where are you heading to, or where are you trying to get to?
Arthur's the hospital, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you are.
So, Falcus, what are you doing?
Um. Dude, is there any like ragged, like any like thing I could use as like a cloak or something on the ground? Anything like
Give me a perception
Person?
check.
so, okay. Like, come on, eyes.
Um, you mean it? There's a sleeping homeless person in the alleyway you're in that hasn't seemed to
Wow.
notice you.
All right, so
Do not.
Will they already be there at that point?
Oh, he doesn't need his clothes.
it's still close for homeless person. I really don't like still close for a homeless person. I kind of fucked up.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna try like what kind of clothes do you have?
Real shitty rags, and as you approach, they smell horrendous. Like it smells like of alcohol and piss and shit and street gutters.
I'm gonna have to look up that too.
I am going to say fuck that, and I'm going to try and maybe I try and sneak on top of the buildings and stuff. You know, hop from building to building, or do some parkour in the buildings.
You can try to parkour on some buildings. All right.
Yeah, all the way up there.
Give me an acrobatics followed by an athletic. Give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, so like hardcore parkour style, you just fling yourself to the top of a building, and just like Batman, you're bouncing roof to roof.
Okay, let's get it. Alright. How long is it gonna take me to get to the
Well, so you don't really hit an issue until you hit the main road right there, where there's no roofs left to be jumped on.
I see any guards around, like any.
Give me a perception.
Okay, I really gotta be sneaking around. I'm not trying to start a fight.
Yes, there are actually a handful of guards. There's maybe about 5 or 6 walking down, just that seem to be patrolling the street that you're on, or about to be on.
Is there an alleyway I could climb down in?
There's just some businesses. It's not really an alleyway. You're either out on the main road or you're on a side road that has a decent amount of foot traffic because of stores and shops.
Alright, I'm gonna try and hide in the crowd.
Okay, give me a stealth check. All right.
Sneaking around the fucking Assassin's Creed or something.
So you carefully jump off the roof and you land right in the center of one of the groups, and or a group of civilians. And as you're walking by, none of the other guards seem to notice in this group of patrolling soldiers, but one of them kind of turns and sees you, and he's kind of giving you the side eye, but he's not doing anything yet.
I'm not gonna turn my head and look at him. I'm just gonna keep walking casually.
All right. So you make your way down, and after walking for a little bit, you feel a tap on your shoulder. What are you doing? And as you turn around, it is one of the city guards.
Just going to go hit up the watch house after a long day of adventure. You see my gear.
Yeah, you look a little bit bloody. That
Yeah.
wouldn't happen to have to do with anything that happened up at the Citadel, would it?
Oh.
Give me a deception check.
No.
Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. I'm a simple person. Alright, please work. My rolls have been good so far. Don't fuck me now.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Ooh.
No.
He-
Damn, why do I have to just go and leave me like that? I'm really mad.
oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, there's things that can be happening to them. Just yours is more entertaining at the
Oh
moment.
god.
It's fucked up. That's God damn it.
So, as you say that, he gives you the side eye and goes, "Would you mind coming down to the guardhouse with me?"
Uh, um, fuck, I hate you. Fuck, I really want. I'm going to. Fuck. I am going to. I really gotta think about this. I'm going to art it. I'm going to actually no. If I dart it, it's gonna be more food trying to chase after. Fuck it, I'll run. I'm out. I punch him. I want to try and punch him as hard as I can, like to knock him out.
All right, give me an attack roll, an unarmed attack roll.
How do I?
1d20 plus your strength. So just roll me a strength check.
Okay. Yeah. Hi-ya.
So you go to hit him, and like you do hit him, but he doesn't get. You don't quite. You make contact, but you hit his armor, and you just stand there. And now he's looking at you and goes, "Right, put your hands behind your back. You're coming with me."
I have a chance to react.
You sure do. What are you gonna do?
I am going to. I really don't want to kill this guy. I'm going to pull out my cleaver and slash at him with it.
All right, give me a cleaver attack roll.
Yeah.
That does hit.
Dead.
All right, give me 1 second here. We're gonna use this map.
Hate y'all that y'all left me.
Oh wow, this has been a while since we've used this map.
Yeah,
I
look
haven't
at.
used this map.
Oh, look, it's my old person right
Yeah.
there.
It's everybody's old person. Look, there's Gal.
Ugh.
And they're all gone.
And Galreth.
Why can't I delete that drawing? Whatever.
I see. I'm already prepared to go to jail.
Apparently I can't clear these drawings. There we go. They were on a different layer. Alright. So Falcus.
That deception didn't fuck me. I don't know, got me. Does it kill him?
Oh, 1 second.
I had enough bullshit happen today, please.
Alright, so as he's standing there and he's going to grab you, you strike out at him and you slice across his chest and it kind of rings him around and he falls to the ground unconscious. He's not dead, but he is currently unconscious. And all the civilians around you now look at you and are like, wait. And they start scattering and they're like, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm gonna start running.
They start running away. Some
I'm
are
gonna
calling for
start-
guards and things like that.
I'm gonna run as far as I can away from the scene.
Alright, give me an athletics check.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh no, I don't like that.
I always roll, you guys just don't usually hear it. All right. So you turn and you book it, and you got good thing you got a lead on some of these on the rest of the soldiers because they are gaining quick on you.
Dun, 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 dun. Chase, I need to listen to some chase music right now. I gotta put it on.
Hold on, I got you.
Alright.
Why didn't that?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Alright. Alright. So, is that correct?
Sorry.
They're catching up to me, right?
Yes, they are. So what are you doing?
Alright. So, is there any shallow alleyway, like any tiny?
Oh, at this point, you're not
Alleyway.
you're not too far from the hospital.
I really don't want to start a fight where Arthur is. Shit, I gotta juke him.
We'll say that this here is where you started, and where the dead guard is.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is the hospital, and you make it to there by the time more guards, the other guards show up.
Okay. Oh god, they're piling in. Oh.
But the back one is unconscious, so
Okay, he's not dead. He's just unconscious.
correct.
Okay. Shoot. I'm going to try Juku with more of my athletic skills.
All right. So I need that to go away. So you make it. Which way are you running?
I'm trying to get to the place, but I'm also trying to lose the guards in the process on the way there. So like anywhere that has like very like is that not a lot many people can go through, or like just like a lot of jumping over stuff like not really that many people could do, like going the way where some obstacles are that they could probably mess up in.
All right. So as you begin to break down the street in a in a mad dash, some of them are still decent ways away, but there's one that's practically on top of you at this point. Okay, give me one athletics and one acrobatics.
Okay.
Actually, give me two of each.
2 of each.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh my god.
Oh, rip.
Oh no.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm going to jail. Alright. I'm going to jail for murder. Damn it. Did I really actually
Okay.
Really kill anyone, Ryan?
Yes.
You weren't even here. You're getting arrested.
Oh my god.
wait, how many,
So
how many-
as you dash out, you start off in a mad sprint, and then you eventually make your way down an alleyway. One of the guards is still on top of you, but as you kind of take a look back, you notice that you're beginning to lose the others. There's just this one oddly nimble guard that is staying right on your tail.
Alright, I'm gonna
As you turn down an alleyway not too far away from the hospital, you go to jump over one of the carts, and your hand slips and your face smashes right into one of the carts. The guard catches up to you. He grabs you. He goes to spin you around. And as he spins you around, you duck really quickly and then start dashing the other way, back down the alleyway, back out towards where the other guards are.
Oh god, I'm gonna get cornered. Oh god, shit. Fuck. If you guys didn't fucking do this shit, I would.
No, what did you want us to do? Hold your hand on the way out?
Maybe not for you, then. Probably not a good idea.
Maybe not start a fight with a fucking. We'll see, like the fuck.
The entire city.
So they're starting to corner me.
Kind of.
So
What the
they're
board
right-
what the board looks like right now is what it looks like.
Okay, so they're right there, and I'm right here, and that guy's chasing after me.
They're all chasing after you technically.
Oh, well, that guy's closer to
Yeah,
me.
this is the one that you just juked under.
Okay, so, and the hospital's right there.
Yeah, the green circle.
Run.
I'm not. Oh god, it's either burst in, start a ruckus, get Arthur, maybe have to kill a few people, or
Well, real quick, we're gonna switch gears. So, Aki,
oh, thank god.
as you're making your way down the road, kind of stealthily, after a little bit, because Thorak or Falcus did hang out in the alleyway for a little bit, you come across, we'll say that the dead body or the unconscious guy's right there. You turn a corner and you see an unconscious guard. You look down, and the street is oddly empty. And as you look, you see Thorakis just go down very quickly down an alleyway, trying to loose the guards that are following him.
Thrakus?
Falcus.
Oh boy.
Sorry, not Thorakis. Falcus.
2 team members in a row, I have to say.
You!
You're the one that put him in the situation in all actuality.
Yeah, in the first place.
Listen,
You have to save
I
you.
saved Kier.
Well, if she wasn't so dumb, she could have saved herself.
Oh, damn!
What?
Oh, damn!
The GM cannot speak down upon members of the game?
Fuck you, Austin, you cunt.
Only us
Whoa.
fellow game members can.
I'm just playing, but anyways, Aki, what are you doing?
Oh,
I guess since the street is like mostly empty, I'm gonna follow him.
Alright, so are you chasing him as well then?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me 2 athletics checks.
Okay, hold on.
So these guards,
athletics.
yeah, so we'll say that these guards are more down the alleyway. This guard is a little bit closer. Nice. And what's your beast movement speed?
30, I think.
Okay. So as you see Falcus come around one of the corners and you see 4 guards head down that way, you just make a mad dash towards Falcus.
60, I bet.
Okay.
He's still invisible?
No, he's not invisible. He just hid last time. And as you come around the corner, Falcus, with your cleaver still drawn, you come around the corner. You see somebody. You go to swing, and you hesitate for a second, and you see that it's Taki. So the both of you are now. So as you come around, you hear, "There's another one! Come on, guys!"
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud.
Ooh, interesting. All right.
and
And so where are you casting it?
Like right on top of.
All right.
Yeah.
So, as you run up and Falcus is about to hit you with the cleaver, he realizes it's you. He stops, and then you hear the screaming from the guard. You cast Fog Cloud, and the area around you becomes heavily obscured with very dense fog.
All right. I'm gonna use my hearing of messaging.
There's nobody else in range besides Falcus.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just talking to him, but I'm not speaking, because then not only would that give away my voice,
Right.
but would also let us know where we are.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna tell him to keep going. Because they don't know our destination, right?
As far as you know.
I would imagine they would. Because how are they gonna know that?
Find out.
All right.
So, I'm gonna tell him to keep going to the hospital.
So I assume both of you are heading to the hospital?
Yes.
All right. Both of you burst into the front doors of the hospital. Nurses and patients and doctors alike all look at you. Both of you are just just completely out of breath, feeling pretty exhausted from everything that's just transpired in the past 10 minutes. And the nurse sees both of you, sees Falcus all bloodied up, and are you okay? What's going on?
We need a private room.
We're a little packed. We can't really do a private room at the moment.
I will pay you 4 platinum.
She looks at you and she goes, yes, I can find you a private room. A few moments go by and the nurse goes, well, I got one ready for you. Money first, please.
Stingy. I'll hand her over the platinum.
She takes it and she goes, all right this way. And she leads you down one of the hallways and you pass by Arthur's room. And as you walk in, there's a private room. Then she goes, will you be requiring a doctor?
No, and no one is coming in.
Understood. And she closes the door and walks away. A few moments pass and you hear another commotion out at the front. And you wait and you listen and you hear the guards talking. And then you hear the same nurse kind of like leading them down the hallway. And you hear the door handle of your room begin to shake. And then you hear, oh, no, you can't go in there. That's where we're keeping a few of the people that have passed from the plague. Like, oh, yeah, you don't want that. And they continue walking down.
Nice.
400 gold essentially is what you just gave her, so.
Well,
As long as that'll go to jail.
Wow, she's quick thinking than you are.
And now you guys have a little bit of respite. All right. Oz, Thrakus, and Zakir. As the three of you begin flying, a few arrows are going to be heading your way. At Oz, a 16. And
I said I was going to fly like between roofs and stuff, like for cover and stuff like that.
all right, give me a stealth check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Ooh. So a few arrows start heading your way. That's going to be...
Something with my raven stuff. Hold on.
Does an 11 hit?
Give me a second. I'm checking something with my raven now.
Well, I've already made the roll, so I need your AC.
Okay, it's fine. No, yeah, it's fine. My AC, yeah, it misses. That's a miss.
Okay. The AC of a raven? It's higher than 11?
Oh, the raven. I mean, I think it's my AC.
Don't you take the form of a raven? It should be the raven's AC since you
That
don't think
I'll
they have the armor.
manifest.
It's kind of like a...
merges with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a druid's wild shape.
Okay, I'm gonna look up at them.
it misses anyways. The Raven's ace is 12.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Alright. And then at Zakir... Ooh, a 21...
God damn it.
And then a nat 1. So the first one's gonna hit. That's gonna be 6 points of damage as an arrow pierces your belly.
Ooh.
You let out this
6 points.
Yeah. Are you still vertical? I know you were
I am
damaged.
still vertical.
Alright, I remember you were, because remember you're still damaged from that fight, so.
Yeah, I got a decent heal from Fracas though, so I was on 22 hit points.
Alright. So as you begin to fly, you get hit, and you find it kind of hard to keep flying after everything that's just happening, but you're continuing forward. Alright, I need you to give me an athletics check, Zakir.
Where's this?
12. Alright. So as you turn tail and you begin to run, as you look behind you, as you're flying away, you see that one of the airships from the Citadel, a small, quick little one, is now giving chase.
Oh my god.
They're not gonna let you get away with this easily.
Can I talk to Thrakus really quick?
Sure, I mean, you're being chased.
I don't want to
Okay.
talk.
What's it?
Thrakus,
What's up?
Thrakus, you have turned invisible before. Can you turn us both invisible?
I believe I can only cast it once per turn.
Is it like if you cast at a higher level, can you do multiple people?
Yeah. He can do, with each higher level, he can do one more person.
Can I?
And do you
Yes.
have a higher spell
Yeah.
slot available?
I've got one.
You need to use it.
On both of you.
So as you're talking and flying, the airship catches up and it's gonna release two missiles at you.
Oh damn.
I'm gonna just as I get attack, I'm gonna put away from them. Like turn another corner away from them.
All right, well, give
I
me
don't know
1
how to
second.
cast it at a higher level.
You just say that
Nice.
you're going to cast it at a higher level.
Yes.
All right, so a 17 and a 19 to hit you, Zakir.
The 19 hits.
Wait, I went invisible.
No, this
I
was
caught-
this was already rolled before you said you were doing that. That's an additional 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And as this as this missile smashes into your side, you become invisible as Thrakus turns you and him invisible.
I'm then going to demand some healing from Thrakus.
Rude.
Heal me!
You're
Say
invisible,
much
so I
word.
cancel invisibility if you do that.
Yeah, he needs to maintain concentration.
Not
Yeah,
with
and
greater
then you wanna-
invisibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to concentrate more because there's 2 people now.
Well, yeah, but if you do just a cure wounds, that's not concentration.
No, with basic invisibility, if there is an action taken, then the invisibility drops.
But this is greater invisibility.
Is it greater invisibility?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is greater invisibility.
Okay, well then that one only lasts for a minute.
Yeah, I don't think he has regular invisibility. I think he mentioned that at a point in time.
Correct.
About that.
Okay. So you have a minute.
Could I, during that minute, turn in a different direction than what I was going for when I was visible?
All right, where you heading?
That way.
I want to get out of the city walls.
Okay, that's a little bit of a flight, and you are.
How about like a dark alley with no guards? Is that possible?
Fly down. You're gonna fly down an alley.
All right.
Just yeah.
So like just the first alley you see.
What? Like. Yeah, I guess like a close one because I only have a minute.
Okay. So as you fly, you get about a third of the way to the city wall. You feel the invisibility starting to wear off when you dive, and you land just as the invisibility breaks.
Superhero landing.
Also, I'd like to mention that I have the plague and Thrakus was on my back.
I know.
Okay.
I am fully aware of that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until a little bit later, and I was like, well, shit.
Hectic.
He's wearing pants, right? What are the chances he actually touches me?
Yes, I have pantalones and glovies.
All right, so what are you doing? You land, the invisibility wears off, and you can still hear the airship above you.
Well, we're not gonna go out in the open because that's kind of dumb. But we don't want to. You're still a big dragon, by the way.
I know, but it's easier to hide in darkness.
It's not dark. It's midday.
Is there a really dark alley?
Say dark.
There's not a really dark alley. It's midday.
Dang it.
Sun is in the sky, like pointing everywhere.
Oh.
So I don't.
I'm gonna
Oh
cast
shoot!
Tiny
You know
Hut.
what? I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
cast
have.
Tiny Hut.
That takes 10
Oh wait,
minutes
I
to
do
cast.
have a spell slot.
What? Takes 10 minutes to cast. We ain't got 10 minutes.
I'm gonna go into human form, okay?
Okay.
And then I have a large bunch of fabrics. Could I, like, do some very rudimentary cutting and just, like, wrap it around Thrakis and I so that we are concealed?
That's going to take a while, but you can. It'll probably take about a half hour.
Oh, shoot.
Just go steal a homeless person's clothes.
No.
I'd like to look around for homeless man.
Give him a perception check if you really do.
Okay.
No, do not.
We're already wanted.
Oh my god.
Okay, Thrakis.
There's a handful of homeless people up and down the street.
Oh my god.
Are they in the alleyway that we're in
Do
now?
not.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna. What's the closest one look like?
Oh my god.
Thrakis.
So, pretty elderly. Looks
Pretty
very,
elderly?
yeah, pretty frail.
Is he? Does he smell like piss and?
Oh yeah, the full.
He
nut.
does?
Yeah, the full kit and caboodle.
Do they all?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. How much attire is he wearing?
Rags.
Rags?
Is it like easy to notice that Thrakis is?
Oh yeah, no,
looking
he is.
at
He is
the-
blatantly
Okay.
just sizing up this
Can I-
homeless person in front of you guys.
I want to slap Thrakis really quick.
I'm gonna dodge.
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that it connects because you're focusing on something else. So as you're sitting there looking at the old man sizing him up, you feel a slap across your face.
Okay. Thrakis, I have the plague, and you probably do too now. You are not going to touch any of these homeless people.
Watch me.
I swear to God.
What are you gonna do? Arrest me?
I'm
Good
not going
dragon,
to
you're
arrest you.
a-
Some other
right
people
now.
might, though.
So as you guys are sitting here arguing, you hear the airship above you, and then a searchlight poof, come on at the end of the alley, and now it's starting to scan everybody.
I'm about to argue. Why are you being chased by an airship?
Can
I'm gonna ask him to take his clothes.
Oh my God. Can I go to the side and pretend to be a homeless person?
Sure. So give me a deception check. Thrakis, give me a persuasion check.
Some gold on the homeless
But I
person.
did intimidation.
Oh, intimidation, that works too.
Throw some gold on that person.
The homeless man looks at you and goes, "No, this is all I have. You be gone."
Can I give him some gold?
How much are you giving him?
1.
He looks at you and goes, "Nah, all right." He strips down and he gives you his clothes, and now you got a frail, naked, elderly human in front of you.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna take his clothes around to the other end of the alley where the spotlight's not.
Are you putting them on?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on at the other end of the alley,
Okay.
and then go to sleep with my head in the corner of the wall, with my face in the wall.
The light shines down the alleyway, and it hits you, Zakir. It lingers for a moment, but then it keeps moving. It goes over you, Thrakis. It lingers for a little bit longer, but then it keeps moving.
Worked for me.
Yeah.
All right,
Got new
Oz,
clothes.
what are you doing?
Are they still chasing me?
You're still being shot at, yeah.
I'm gonna try to like fly through open windows or something like that, like through buildings to lose them.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
Ooh, you gotta be an acrobatic
I'm not trying to hit a fucking building head on like an idiot.
Oh, Raven, I'm stupid.
Right.
Give me 2 more.
Okay.
Exactly like you tried this shit and you like hit a sign.
All right. The first one, as you fly through a window, you make it through, but you kind of hit your wings on the windowsill and on the window itself, and you fly through. You smash into a curtain on the other window, but then as you manage to dive out through that window, you make your way through windows pretty successfully, and
Nice.
the archers seem to have lost track of you.
Nice. I'm gonna find like a nice tower rooftop to hide in.
All right.
Oh, fuck in this city.
All right, so Thrakus and Aki, or Falcus and Aki, sorry. As you guys are sitting there in your room, you hear a.
Look at a key like.
I'm going to call out in my best old man voice.
Yes, you're in a corpse room.
The
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead.
thought I saw a key go in there. You in there? And it's the doctor.
Oh, I thought it was Arthur for a second.
I'm gonna hesitantly open the door.
As you open it up, it is just him, and standing next to him is Arthur. Arthur gives both you this weird kind of side eye, and is this you guys?
I just like to point out that I am in very bad shape.
Oh, that's true.
Like evidently, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I am on death's doorstep.
He looks at
So-
you and goes, I'm gonna retcon what he says. He looks at you and goes, he rubs his forehead. I leave you alone for one day. See, this is why I can't die. Because when I do actually die, you're gonna die like 24 hours after I do.
This was all his fault. All.
Actually, if you're gonna blame someone,
You're not there. Shut up. So Arthur just looks at you two. Shush. Arthur looks at you two and goes, "All right, let's go sit down, and you tell me what happened." So he comes. Well, he comes into the room with you guys, and if you guys tell him, then we're gonna switch to the others as you guys talk to him.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys sit down and start telling him what happened. All right. We are going to switch to Thrakus and Zakir. What are you two doing? So you seem to have evaded the search ship and are now in an alleyway.
Should we just hang out for a little bit? We've got no reason to go anywhere yet.
Okay, here's what I want to do. So a bunch of fabrics, I want to cut it up, make it into outfits, but I want to make it like really raggedy and dirty so it looks like hobo rags. And then
Well, how
after
do I
that,
look?
maybe like smear some dirt on us so that we look like dirty homeless people.
As you look over,
Yeah.
you see Thrakus, and he already looks like a dirty homeless person.
I'll just do it for me then.
Okay.
I was gonna say the smell really pulls
give me
it off.
give me a performance check. Okay. So it takes you a while. It takes you about an hour to do this, but you eventually cobble together some really shitty looking clothes and a really shitty looking outfit. Dirty it up, roll around in the mud a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna then go to Thrakus and say, we're both homeless people. We're going to go to the hospital as beggars. And when we are inside, we're both going to get treated, and we will eventually meet up with the rest of the group. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Oz, what are you doing?
I like no. I'm gonna like climb from like roof to roof, kind of carefully to see like avoiding guards and stuff, and see like what the security situation like. Are there like the exits blocked or like heavily guarded and stuff like that? Just
Give me
scout
a
a bit.
perception check.
Nice.
Yeah, as you're flying around, the guard awareness in this town has skyrocketed. They're checking people, like they're checking underclothes, tearing apart carts and everything at all the entrances and exits, and it's basically martial law at this point.
I'm gonna check the entrance to the Magista Quarter.
Everywhere.
Wait, the Adventurers Guild. What was it like? Cave stuff?
It was down below the tunnel, and as you fly over that, there's a lot of guards at the tunnel's entryways.
Fuck. And there's sewers.
Maybe
And
you
nice
haven't
country.
seen them.
I'm gonna look for like sewers stuff like that.
You don't seem to find any. It seems like they just use the natural tunnels into the city.
Shit. I'm gonna look for like an alternate tunnel entrance.
All of them are blocked. Not blocked, but guarded.
Where else could we leave from? That's not through like 80 guards. Okay, I'm gonna go head towards the hospital.
Alright. So at the same time that Oz arrives, you spot what may be Thrakus and Zykeer, but you're not 100 because these are some really dirty, homeless looking people.
So now you don't want to go there.
Bye, Thrakus.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
being mean.
Like it kind of looks like them, but they are dirty and filthy, and you see them enter into the hospital.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the hospital too.
You what?
Find a nice open window.
Alright. So Thrakus and Zykeer, as you guys enter, like everybody turns and looks at you, and they like start closing their nose, like, "Oh God!" And one of the doctors comes up and goes, "I'm gonna need to ask you to leave. Or what do you need?" And he's like holding his nose.
Am I there?
No, you're not. Not yet.
Fuck.
Can we speak to that doctor that treated Arthur, that did that surgery? I forget his name.
And what
Dr. Stein?
do you have to do with him?
He knows me personally, and I need aid from him.
And what's your name?
Zykeer?
Alright, I'll go try to find him. A few moments pass, and you see him coming down out of the hallway that Arthur's room is at. He sees you, and he also closes his nose and goes, what happened to all of you?
It's a long story, but you guys have the cure now, right?
Yeah, Arthur's doing alright. Aki and Thrakus seem to be a little bit worse for wear as well.
Said the God
Or
dang it.
Falcus. you guys' name are too goddamn similar.
Well,
I know you were the first one.
And so could I get the cure? And I'm pretty sure that Thrakus is going to need it as well.
Yeah, why don't you just go and wait down in the room where the others are at? They're just a few doors down from where Arthur was staying.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so they enter the room as Falcus and Keith finish telling him the story, and he's just sitting there holding his head in his hands like, oh my God. The door opens up and he looks up at you guys. Well, seems like two more survived. Oh, so at this point you come down and you see Thrakus and Zykeer head into one of the rooms.
Not get into.
Alright, so you guys are all together.
Well, that was a bit much.
Think
What were you thinking?
I had to save Zekir.
And I turned to like here. What were you thinking?
I had to save Gaia.
And murder and high treason was the way to do this.
I didn't think it would end up this way.
oh it did. And we're fucked.
The entire fucking city is in martial law. There are no ways out. Its tunnel is covered. No way to go underground. Players are left and they have multiple races to chase us if we fly.
Yup. Yeah.
What do we do
You
now?
can dig a hole just into a tunnel like that we can make it.
Doctor.
He's not there.
Oh.
I doubt he
Shit.
help us.
Didn't he say he owes me a favor?
He does, but he's not there.
Yeah, well, I know, I'm just questioning out of character. Yes, I believe the doctor can help. I'm not sure by how much, but any help we can get at this point. So, Oz, go flag him down and bring him in here.
Very well then. I'm gonna like try to cover my face with my cloak a bit before going out. And I go cover him.
Alright. As you go to find him, he's actually he's returning out from one of the other rooms and he has a small vial in his hand. What can I do for you? I was just coming down to see
Lucky
you guys.
wants to stick with you.
Yep. I was just heading down there anyways to go help out Zakir.
Very well then. No, follow him. Then.
He walks in and goes, "All right, well, I got the vaccine right here. I believe this will call us even." And he hands it to you, Zakir.
And I'm gonna
I
take
use
this moment to glare at a key.
You take the
About that, Doc,
yeah.
I'm willing to pay you for the vaccine
Okay.
in exchange for another favor.
Depends. What is it?
We need access out of the city.
Well, judging from what little bit I heard from your stories, as you're telling Arthur, and from your current conditions and everything, I'd say what happened up at the Citadel was you guys. So
What's
what,
that?
like, what were you hoping to accomplish with doing that?
My family was in danger. I had no
One of
other
us in danger.
Well, it seems like everybody else is in a lot more danger now.
Yes.
Well, how about this? You took out the one person that was preventing me from moving up in my own position. Lucky for you. When I was going to ask you to do something for me, it was going to be to take him down. However,
Okay.
you literally did just take him down in a much more violent way than I had imagined. I'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything.
It would be much appreciated.
I'm gonna leave for now. I've been summoned up to the Citadel. Just hang out for a day or two, and I'll come back to you when I can.
And we are allowed this room for our stay.
With compensation to the hospital, of course.
Of course.
All right. Well, I'll admit this under Arthur's name, since he's still technically in our paperwork, and I'll just extend out the room to him then.
Thank you.
Yep. Just you realize now, if they do ever flag you guys down, you're now also dragging Arthur into this as well. More than you already have.
Well, we have a plan for that.
Alright. Well, I'll be back in a day or two. Don't do anything stupid. Well, more stupid. Well, more stupid. You get what I'm
Okay, we
getting
get
at.
it.
Okay, we get it.
As long as it's understood. And he turns and he leaves.
Well, we're now under house arrest for the next 2 days, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. So do you guys want to do anything?
We gotta do inside that room for 2 days.
I want to play.
What is there to do in there?
Zakir, you
So
head
did you
out.
at
What did you
least
say?
get anything out of this?
I want to play with the sphere.
Okay. Give me a wisdom check. All right. So as you're sitting there and you're tinkering with it, it opens up. It gets really heavy. It falls into your hand, rolls to one of the few open areas in this room because now it's just jam packed with people, and it creates this shimmering light that you saw before, the portal to somewhere. You're not sure where it goes to, but it appears to be a portal.
I'm gonna close it again.
Okay.
We'll do that later.
All right. So, just hanging out for 2 days?
Actually, that locket, any?
Does what?
I still have that locket.
What locket?
And then the one you gave me, the amethyst one.
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
Hold on, you sent something to me about it. I forgot about it, but then I just realized it. Hold on, let me just
You still there?
I'm still there. Hold on, let me just send it back to you. Sting.
Oh yeah, you still have that.
Well, I guess I want to ask, Oz to check it out.
All right.
Hmm?
So, as you guys are sitting there and just doing whatever, you see Thrakis pull out this purple like eye pendant with a silver lining on it, and he hands it to you.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you know anything about this? I just found this. Where did I found it, or did I just found it on the ground randomly?
You found it during one of your adventures with the Iron Core.
I found this during one of my adventures. I got no clue what it is, but I think it might be something magic related. I don't know. Looks like it. I want to see if you check it out, see what it does.
Well, I'm gonna distract myself from, and then can I cast Identify on it? My 10 minutes preparing it and then casting it.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you. Since where are you? There you are, Oz. That is what it is.
No, fuck it. I need it. Right, very small font.
Yeah.
Just, I have to read it in my computer. Um, no. It's an illusion locket that you cast on basic illusion spells. It's not very special, but useful.
I use it.
I mean, if you want to.
I'm not really the best magic user, so I was just thinking that you could have it.
Is that what you want? I don't mind. More stuff in my arsenal.
I don't care. Not like I'm gonna use it.
Alright, I'll take it then.
All right, you now have that locket.
Okay, and after I tune into it. After I tune into it and my like bracelet thing.
Yeah, this one does require attunement, so
Yeah.
obviously because it gives you a spell. So
Yeah.
well,
I have to be like fully zoomed in and paint through it.
all right.
So, Ryan,
Yes.
I would like to have a private conversation with Arthur.
There's not a lot of privacy to be had in the room. I mean, you could step out of the room.
Yeah, just like out into the hallway or whatever.
Okay. He follows you out into the hallway. What can I do for you?
Careful.
Arthur, I've been considering this for some time since you first were afflicted with the disease. I think it's best if you retire to the manor.
What, you think I'm some old guy that can't handle himself?
Because I can't lose you, Arthur.
So you'd rather lock me up in a tower somewhere that you visit maybe once a year?
I'm not going to be locking you up, darling. I'm simply putting you in a better place for some time before we can get all of this sorted out and...
And what, I'm supposed to sit around and worry about you while you go out and risk your life and limb doing the same thing that you're trying to protect me from? How would you feel if I asked you to return, or to go there, and sit around and do nothing while I go out on an adventure?
I would be annoyed, but understanding.
Aki, let's be serious. You are one of the least understanding people I know.
I take offense to that.
I know you will, because you're not understanding. I love you. Don't get me wrong, but that's not going to be happening.
And what will you do if I die? Or what will I do if you die?
Well, I hope that if you were to die, I'd continue on with your grand mission of trying to bring back the glory of your empire, or something similar to that, to where you could rest peacefully. And if I was to die, I would hope that you would continue my quest of trying to make sure that my ex-wife is, well, I guess technically current wife is alive and safe.
I suppose.
You know it's not fair of you to ask me that, to sit around and do nothing while you go out and risk your life. I know you're older than I am by hundreds of years, but I think in the long run of things, I've definitely been in more fights than you have. Maybe not with dragons, but overall. And he gives you a smile.
It may not be exactly fair, however. Neither is seeing you on your deathbed and almost entirely dead.
He sighs, he gives you a hug, and goes, I understand what you're asking, and I understand why you're asking. But I think we both know that I'm not the kind of person to sit around while people I care about are in pain, and knowing that I can do something and not doing it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just wanted to talk to you about it.
I'll keep that in mind, and I'll try to be more careful. But if I end up dying trying to save you or anybody else in this group, I will not regret that death. At the time that I got afflicted, you were being assaulted by the afflicted of the plague, and that barrier that Thrakus had thrown up was going down any moment. If I wouldn't have acted, then a lot more of you would have gotten infected.
Well, I'm certainly not going to let this rest. You'll be hearing more about it in the future.
I'm sure I will be, but any boops your nose. That's if I live that long. I'm just playing.
Well, let's get back inside.
All right, and then after a little bit, Arthur and Aki go back into the room. All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
Guess not.
All right. Are you guys keeping watches, or are you just gonna hope that the hospital keeps you guys secure?
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep watch.
I'm trying to go back to jail. Well,
Thrakus, are you casting Liamon's tiny hut?
Well, if we use tiny hut and they can't hear or see us, and they try to use this room,
They
can't
can-
enter. Something's going
They
on.
can they can hear.
Oh,
They just can't see.
I don't know if I need to cast tiny hut because we seem fine for.
All right.
sure about that.
All right. So who's taking first watch then?
I will take first watch.
All right. Who's taking second?
I will.
Okay. And then third. Arso will
I
take
don't-
third. If nobody else is going to.
Do
All
I
right.
still do a perception?
You sure do.
Uh,
So after the long adventuring day of murder and panic, you're pretty tired. You don't seem to notice much. As you're sitting there kind of just watching the door, starting to fall asleep. You hear some talking and some other things, but nothing seems to happen during your shift. Alright, who's taking the second shift? I forget already. It was Thrakus and Zakir, right? Alright. So Zakir, as you're watching the door, you hear a knock at the door.
Who is it?
City guard, just checking up on things. Everybody okay in there?
Yep.
Mind if I come in?
We have many afflicted. You should stay out there.
Give me a deception check.
Well, he's not lying.
if he comes in
she's not.
here, just close the door and we'll kill him silently.
Where's my deception? I'm kind of good at deception.
He
What
goes.
if my perception look
he-
different?
He looks at you and goes, that's fair. If there's afflicted in there, then I don't want to get it. Have a good evening. Wish you the best.
Thanks, you too.
And he goes along on his merry way.
I go back inside and have a mental breakdown.
Oh, holy DM.
Yes.
Why does my perception look different than hers?
Because you're not rolling with advantage, whereas she is.
Oh, how do I do that?
It's something in your settings.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, everyone else rolls the way you do. I just don't want to. So.
Yeah. Alright. And, alright. So, Zakir, as you're going to bed, Arthur wakes up. He ruffles your hair a little bit, and he sits down at the door.
He what?
He ruffles your hair, and then he sits down at the door for his watch.
Okay.
As you all come to consciousness, you wake up, and you notice Arthur and some of his stuff is missing. Everybody's awake at this point.
Arthur.
E. You know where Arthur went?
I heard him back.
Oh, you weren't there for that? Oh.
Oh, no, did I not say I'll be right back?
No, I didn't hear you.
It was a really dramatic scene.
Well,
Oh.
so as you all come to consciousness from the day's rest, you look around and Arthur and his stuff is gone.
What? Excuse me?
Oh, man.
I'm gonna look around for him.
As you go to
Also,
step outside of the room, there's a nurse standing there. And she's like, "Didn't the doctor tell you that you should be on bed rest?" She's giving you a very stern look.
Yes, and I apologize, but I'm looking for Arthur.
Well, is he not in the room with you?
Oh.
No.
Well, he's not associated with you all, with your lot yet. I think if he is out and around on the town, it might be better if you don't go after him. At least for now, until the doctor can get back. But it's also completely up to you.
I
Shouldn't
don't
take a
like
risk.
it. I don't like it, but I'll stay.
Yes. Thank you.
If I see him, I'll tell him that you're looking for him.
Please do.
And she kind of gives you a light shove back into your room.
Ooh.
And then she closes the door. Alright, so another day goes by of you guys just sitting around the room. Evening passes. You come to consciousness, and Arthur's still nowhere to be seen. As you guys awake from your long slumber, the door swings open, and the doctor, Dr. Stein, is standing there, and he's in really nice clothes. Like, he's got like a 3-piece like gray and white suit on, and these really like nice black rim glasses, and he's standing there and goes, "So, I heard our patient has gone missing."
Unfortunately.
Well, I have managed to secure you passage out of town. I can't do much about the wanted level, though. But I can get you out of town. And if Arthur is here, then you can't come back in looking for him. You step foot back in this town and you will be attacked and potentially killed or jailed on sight.
Oh.
Well, may I ask for one thing? You have like something like a font of water. Can you give me?
Sorry, what'd you say?
You have like a font of water you can give me?
A font of water?
Something like that, yes, like a basin almost.
I don't see why you need one of those,
You
but
need for a spell to find Arthur.
I may be able to. But I think it might be better if you get out of town, considering I need you gone in about the next 20 minutes.
Well, Aki, how many do you have?
Wait, how many of what do I
How
have?
much money do you have?
Money?
Yes. Need for scrying.
Sizable amount.
Well, I need about 1,000 to cast scrying to find Arthur.
1,000 gold?
Yes.
Okay, give me a
Okay.
perception check, actually, real quick.
Oh, okay.
As you look around the room, You do see that there is a small pouch where Arthur's stuff was.
Where Arthur's stuff what?
Where Arthur's stuff was.
Okay. So there's a small pouch, like, in the room?
Yeah, where his sleeping roll and everything was.
Okay, okay. I have no doubt that Arthur will be coming back. Where would a good meet place be?
You're not touching the pouch?
Oh, I mean, I guess I can.
Just gonna leave it there.
I mean, I thought that was just, you know, his shit.
It's like a small little like leather sack. It's not very big.
I mean, I guess I'll go through it.
So in it is 500 gold and a map.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the map.
The map is of Tyrus, and there is a mark right. I made the mark, but I probably shouldn't have made that green. Let me do a bright color here. There we go. It's right here.
Okay.
I think that he wants us to meet him there.
So where are we?
You're in Hebi.
Maybe.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
It's a tip. Better than nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's our best bet.
No, I'm gonna pick up my stuff and shit and just be like, well, I don't know, we should be on our way then.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell one of the. I guess I'll just tell the doctor. If Arthur does return, let him know that we are going to the marked location on his map.
All right. And about the payment for the room, it's going to be 100 gold.
100?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He takes the gold.
Yeah.
All right. Well, and just so you know, that's not just for the room. That's also for the transportation that I arranged.
Fair.
All right. Come on. There's a cart out front. There's a shady-looking black cloaked man out in front of by the cart. He has the paperwork for you, and he can get you out of town without any incident. But he's only going to get you to the edge of town, get you off of Hebi's land, and then you're supposed to dismount there and then continue your own way.
Okay, let's go. Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. Because of that cure and you taking out that asshole, I am now one of the top people in this town. So I would rather not see you again because I'm sure it's not going to be on good terms. But that's not a threat. That's just my position now. So good luck to you. It was certainly something meeting you, and be safe. And he leaves the room.
And so we go.
Let's go. You go out. You find the cart. There's a man there. He hands you papers, and it's got like rough identifications, who you are, what you're doing in town, and why you're leaving, and all that. It's pretty rudimentary, but it's probably gonna work. So, and as you get to the edge of town, the guards probably gonna. Oh shit. The guards, they don't question it. They just let you through after looking at your paperwork, and you get past them, and you're allowed on through without any more incident. He takes you north for about an hour down a somewhat beaten road, and he drops you off right here.
Oh, what an asshole.
Well, I did my part. Get on out of here.
Oh,
Thank you, Ancestor.
Appreciated.
Mm-hmm. And he turns his cart and he goes away.
And let's get the fuck away from this city.
Well, we have to go around the city now.
We gotta give that wide berth.
oh wait, we're close to my home. Well, never mind. We didn't go there. Realize that.
Also close to mine, but a bit out of the way of my.
As so, you guys going wide on Hebi?
Yep.
Yes.
As you begin to walk about halfway through the day, you see this well-armored figure just sitting off on the side of the road and just looking at you guys as you approach. You can't quite make out who he is or what he's wearing, but you can just see the glint of the armor in the distance. And he's sitting there and he's just watching.
Oh, God's sake, no, this is again.
Pay attention to him. Just keep walking.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep walking.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. As you continue to walk, Oz, I guess all of you recognize him right off the bat. And he's just sitting on his stump on the side of the road. He's about 200 feet ahead of you. He's not doing or saying anything. He's just sitting still as a stone watching you.
Guys, do you think this might be a certain character? His name starts with a Z.
Oh, he who shall not be named, essentially.
He who shall not be named.
Well, he shall not be named.
Oh, you probably weren't around for the first encounter with him, were you?
No, I wasn't.
No, nor is Zakir. But Oz,
I was there
Zaki,
for that.
Arthur. No, not
Wait,
Zach.
are you talking
Not
about?
Zach. Lysander.
Oh, yeah, that.
Are you talking about
Oz's dad?
dad?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh.
Not now.
He's sitting there and he's just
Yeah,
watching you
okay.
guys.
Before you run away, for a second, I know you want to run away, but calm down. Shit.
I'm just fully looking at him, glaring like, seriously, now.
He's just sitting there and he's looking and he's, like I said, he's about 200 feet ahead of you on the side of the road, just sitting on a tree stump.
Looking at us,
Mm-hmm.
so I just want to wave.
I'm gonna grab his focus and then just shove it down. Don't even. Ugh.
Sorry, sees us.
Well,
Hey, it's not like we got run on shit. Might as well just be friendly. Shit. I'm not trying to die. That's why.
As you guys talk, he
believe me,
stands up.
doesn't.
He stands up. He's just standing there now.
Well, Lucky, nice meeting you. Turns up and fly away.
Oh my god.
Do you really?
You,
Obviously.
you. Alright. Okay.
All right. So, as you're sitting there watching Lysander, you turn and you go to talk to Oz, and Oz has turned into a raven and has flown away.
I'm gonna.
Wow.
Yeah, hey. I'm gonna yell at him.
Should I follow?
Are you turning into a dragon and flying away?
Are
Yes.
you kidding me? You better.
Yeah.
No.
I'm turning into a
No.
dragon and I'm gonna
No,
fly with
stay
Oz.
here.
Okay.
No. Don't.
Okay.
You're
Well,
gonna fly.
I don't know. Why shouldn't I shouldn't you, Oz?
I mean, I can speak on a raven.
Don't follow
Well, I mean-
Oz.
Read to the rest. Should I follow Oz?
Okay, out of character, you should follow Oz.
Because he's
In
like.
character, no.
Get your ass
Okay.
back here.
Well, if you say in character no, then I'm not gonna.
I'm not good with this shit by ourselves. Get your ass back here. So we can.
Aki, okay, listen. Aki's gonna step forward and just simply bow a little bit.
He
And,
bows.
not like kneels before the king or whatever. He just politely
Okay.
bows. No, politely. Lysander, refreshing to see you again.
He doesn't say anything, and he's just standing there and looking at you.
No, I don't like this.
Say something nice about him. I just yelled at him.
Isn't Lysander like a god or something? Is that wrong?
I'm immortal, basically.
Okay. Fuck.
And to what do we owe this pleasure of a visit?
He takes a few steps forward and he draws his sword.
Oh fuck.
I see it is not a checkout.
Bitch, bro.
Yeah, it is time to get the fuck out now.
Are
It
you
was
trying?
time to get the fuck out like 30 minutes ago.
Are you turning to run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him pull out that sword, I already ran.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh look, it's a
Uh,
spell.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to worry about me clearing up everything. Just keep go about your business.
Oh god.
This is the second time I just saw him and ran. He was waiting.
You knew the goddamn rules. If I fucking like,
All right.
I already knew Oz was gonna run, but I didn't know Zakir was gonna run that fast too.
Wait, Zakir, did you end up running?
no, Aki said don't
What?
in character, so I didn't.
Okay.
And now I'm saying run.
Are you?
bitch.
You're saying run?
Yes.
Okay, then I guess I'm running towards or flying towards Aki.
As you all turn to escape, don't.
Like I said, I would have foot out. But,
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you just pulled out your sword on us, so you got. It was kind of instinct that we were gonna fucking get out of here. So.
As you guys are talking, he lifts his sword up, and this bolt of lightning shoots out from the tip, smashes into one of the trees behind you, and then he resheaths the sword. And as you turn and look, there's now a dead body on the ground behind you guys.
Can I inspect the body?
Go for it.
Is there like a
Goddamn.
Give
roll
me-
for inspecting bodies?
Well, so you're just going over and looking at it, or
I'll.
was that, Nick?
I wanna like fully inspect it.
okay? Give me an investigation check. I mean, like, what are you looking for, just so I have an idea of what to give you.
And identity.
All right. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Nope. Oh wait, that's intimidation.
Yeah, I said investigation. Damn it.
Wait.
Wow. So you're looking, and this black cloak figure doesn't seem to have anything identifying on him.
Does he look like a bad guy?
You're not sure. You don't know who this person is.
She look eatable.
Yes, he
No.
looks edible.
Does he look edible?
Yes, he does look edible.
Can I give him a munch?
He tastes
oh my
meaty.
God. Eating now.
What?
He
Okay,
tastes.
wait, you know what? Okay, well, no, I won't. I won't.
Yeah, slide that over here.
I haven't eaten anyone in a while, I realized.
Slide that over here. Again, Snuffles needs some food.
Snuffle had plenty to eat the other day.
Who was he? Lysander?
He just sits there and he's just back at looking at you. So put yourselves like right about here.
Oh God, I don't want to. I want to hide behind Psyche. Yeah, God. Hide behind the dragon. Maybe she'll.
I feel like you guys overestimate my strength. Or, well, yeah, you guys overestimate my strength. I'm not that strong, you guys.
Oh, I'm not talking about your strength. I'm talking about your shield.
He's talking about a meat shield.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna get behind Focus.
You're way too big to get my meat shield.
You're large, mind you.
Fine, I'll get in front of these two, whoever that second person is. Can't tell.
That's Falcus, Thoracus, and a key. I guess I need to put it right there.
Yep, there we go.
So was that a short rest we did?
That was a long rest.
Oh, it was a
It
long
is.
rest.
Is Oz still booking it?
I assume so. Oz, are you still running?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
fucking gone.
going to the direction of like my original house. Just of course.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So he's just
Yeah.
glaring at you.
So what you want with us? I'm gonna say that while I poke my head from behind.
He's gonna take a few steps forward.
Why is Arthur here?
Oh, that whoops! Force a habit.
I was fixing to be like, is Arthur dead?
I'm gonna like take a step back and then trip over everyone, and now we're a giant dung pile.
As you guys are laying on the ground, Lysander keeps approaching you very slowly.
Oh god!
He gets practically on top of you.
We're close. I need person.
I would be scared if I'm already like 8 miles away.
I'm gonna walk up and greet the man.
You need to back up, sir.
As I need all of you to make a dexterity, or sorry, he's gonna be here. I need you to make it. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Yeah, we might as well just ran. Fuck. God damn, he's gonna attack us anyway. Fucking hell. You need to talk with your dad. God damn.
Trying to kill me.
So as he's standing
Looks like
there
we're all
looking,
failing.
as he's standing there looking over you, he and this cone of fire erupts out in front of him, and you are all going to be taking.
Oh wait, do we take a rest? So like all my stuff.
Yeah, you're fully healed and everything.
All right, so take a rest. All right, how much we get that for?
Come on, dice. There we go. You're gonna be taking.
Yeah, your dad is giving us kind of problems, man. Man, you're gonna have to
That's gonna be 33 points of fire damage to all of you.
Oh my
Three?
god!
Yeah,
All right.
33.
All right.
As this
Wow.
area is now enveloped in fire.
That's good. Yeah.
He looks at you guys still standing.
Was that necessary?
Oh god.
So what's going on?
Oh yeah, you went there for that.
I'm not sure either, man.
I was here for the first time, and honestly, I'm not even sure.
Like I just got
I was
sat
here
by
for
a
the first
dragon.
time. I was here for the first time. I'll shit myself, dog.
So Lysander is an immortal, meaning he is either impossible to beat or very difficult.
To kill.
Dog's his dad.
Yes, my dad.
Yeah.
That's why I ran, so I can
I-
like get
yeah.
someone to kill him.
I feel like we should book it.
Well, it's the entire area is enveloped in fire now, so
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
Everything's on fire.
yeah.
He's not saying anything after we just breathing hard.
So what I'm gonna do?
Wait. Please don't attack him.
I'm
If
gonna
we,
attack
if we
him.
all
As you're standing there,
died.
are you going to attack him? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, this is all your fault, You had to bring your daddy
No.
issues with this shit.
So you pull out your rifle quickly, and you pull off you think that you pull off a shot. It hits him right in the head, but it didn't seem to affect him at all.
No.
Did you get that? Now we're gonna wreck our asses.
He just looks at you, and you can tell that he's looking right at you, and then he looks at the other three.
That was all him.
Yeah, as I fly, I have like a debate with myself, like, oh, should I come back? Should I keep going?
In
Like,
I'm
measuring
gonna
and-
move out of this cuddle pile.
Yeah, could I,
The AoE range?
also?
Yeah.
come on, thank God.
Zakir, as you go to move away,
Like back up.
ooh,
right
that's a
here.
nat 20.
Back up.
Oh
my
yeah. Oh, good
Right.
It's
God.
not attack, it's not 20. Fantastic.
I'm gonna back up behind Baracus.
That's gonna be
Just back up.
that's gonna be 45 points of damage as this bolt of
Oh.
lightning and smashes into your side.
Hey, Ryan. I see a dead
okay.
guy right there.
I'm flying away.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Are you gonna fly? Okay, alright.
I'm gonna use fortune.
Okay. Ooh.
God damn it.
As you go to take off, you hear "halt," and you stop.
God damn it.
Command. Yes, command. Like,
And this session's been great so far. We have to run from the guards. We got.
He approaches Zakir. He grabs her by the throat. Do the rest of
Oh,
you do
yeah.
anything?
I'm gonna fire another shot.
I am going to throw one of my hand axes at this.
Oh.
You get a shoot, and it just ricochets off this dense armor. Go ahead and
Yeah.
give me the hand axe attack.
Ah.
Oh, so Falcus, you pull out one of your hand axes, and so go ahead and roll me damage. You lob it at him, and it smashes through his armor, and then blood, and then you can see like this thick black ooze starting to run down down his shoulder where you hit him.
You gonna go after me now? Shit. Oh.
With Zakir.
That's what we-
Zakir, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Plus,
Choke.
yes,
Oh,
power word kill.
so you can feel his grip on your neck begin to tighten harder and harder, and you're fighting
Oh.
to stay awake, and you're just like no, and you come out of the mind control.
Can I fly away again?
He currently has you grappled or restrained.
Got you by the throat.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
mean-
try and unrestrain?
yeah. Give me a strength check.
Can't you carry him to fly away?
That defeats the purpose.
Yes, but then
I
drop
think
So-
him from a height.
Oh God.
As you begin to flap your wings and you try to lift, you get about a foot off the ground, and he pulls you back down to earth with one hand.
God damn.
He then
Yeah. He's a grip game is hard.
a lot of masturbation, you know.
Oh my God.
That's his strong hand, right?
Take my strong hand. He misty steps with Zakir. What looks like misty step
Damn, he took what? Oh, shit.
behind Thoracus,
Oh.
and then he's going to attempt to punch Thoracus in the back of the head.
Damn.
18 to hit you, Thoracus.
I don't get
I almost shit myself.
to, like, rebuttal.
Well, does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
I mean, you can now because you didn't know what he was going to do. He just appears behind you, and then you feel something hit the back of your head. That's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage as his giant meat of a fish just connects with the back of your head.
As his giant meat hits your face.
Oh god.
I'm gonna cast Fish Strike on him.
Okay. And then are you going to be attacking?
No.
Well, one round's only 6 seconds, so.
For attacking, shouldn't we be doing initiative now, or nah?
Not quite. He sees you cast it, and he's just standing there. Do something.
No.
Then True Strike evaporates away because one round's only 6 seconds.
But it doesn't. We're not. Oh wait, we're not in turn cycles. That's
Yeah,
right.
so it's only 6 seconds.
So then, what did I find whenever I got True Strike?
Nothing. It gives you. Oh. No, you just get advantage on your next attack roll.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll attack.
Okay.
We're not in.
So you pull out your short sword, and you go to stab him, and it just ricochets off this thick armor he has. Not quite.
How long you actually got a full hit on him?
He drags. Like, here, if you want to give me a strength check to see if you can get. Oh, first give me a Constitution saving throw.
You dragging this shit.
You can feel his grip getting tighter around your neck. Now give me a strength
Oh
check.
my god. I'm sorry, but that's so fake. He's dragging your
I
ass
am
across
on
the
the
ground.
brink of death,
Oh.
you guys.
He drags you. He drags you across the ground with one hand, and he looks at a key. Do something.
I know. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that. As a meme, I was going to shine the laser pointer in his eye.
Are you serious?
No, actually. Okay. What time of the day is it?
Like afternoon. You do have the fun gun that you haven't used in a while.
Yeah, I don't have the table for it.
Oh, what happened to it?
Anywhere. It's in our DMs buried somewhere. I can go find it real fast.
I mean, you don't have to use it, but
Yeah. I'll just.
I'll send you a new link to it because I have that shit saved. So.
Okay. You know what? I might as well use it. We never like fully balanced it anyways. Because it's supposed to work like an ordinary flintlock, but you were like, no, it's too overpowered.
Yeah. No, it's just the fun gun effects.
So yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead and use it. Fuck it, why not?
All right, go ahead and give me a 1d10 roll. Oh, and that does hit. So it will shoot the bullet and it will do an effect. Fuck
Okay.
it.
I know it was the right choice. to
3.
make.
So that's. Oh no.
Oh
wait. Wait, I changed into him.
You change into him?
Yeah.
He looks at you
Wait, what?
and he grabs you by your face.
Oh god.
Interesting. And he throws you back. Not like knock you on the ground, but like stumbles.
Yeah.
He looks at all of you and goes, none of you care about Zakir.
Hey.
Well, we care about her. We just
Then
can't
do
stop you.
something. Only one of you has actually done something.
Come on, bitch, I'll step up. Shit. You want to talk shit? Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I get what's going on.
Okay, so you gotta step up to him, though. Yeah.
Friendship is magic, don't you forget it.
I'll say no, stop. I'm sorry.
Can I do something right quick?
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and touch Secure.
still dry.
All right. So first, Zakir, give me a Constitution saving throw before this happens. Damn.
At least I've been rolling.
So
good
at this
on
point,
those.
though, you are going to take 3 points of choking damage of
Oh,
suffocation.
so that downs
Oh
me.
shit! Does it really?
Yeah, I took a lot of damage, you guys.
Oh shit! So Thrakus, as you go to run up and you go to touch her, as your hand connects, she falls limp, and he lets go of her, and her whole body just thuds to the ground.
Then I can't cast it because she can't be willing
Correct.
if she's passed out.
Shit out of you.
Alright, I'm gonna cast this on her then.
As your head hits the ground, Zakir, you feel this warmth pass through you, and you shake, and you're awake, and Lysander's just there, towering above you. You feel scared. The fact that you just got manhandled by one hand by this guy.
Can I scurry away?
Alright, Falcus, what are you doing? You said you were going to be doing something.
Falcus is gonna step up to him. He is going to go rage mode.
Alright. And as you do that, interesting. Do something!
Alright,
Hey guys, back away from him.
God damn, God. What are you about to do?
Are you attacking? Are you attacking? Well, hold on. Let Falcus do his thing first. Because he just went into rage, so.
I'm going to... Am I able to do 2 attacks?
I would say yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to try... I'm going to claw at him. Ah, damn. I'm going
Yeah,
to...
as you get a claw, you're just not able to penetrate this thick armor. The second one, you can feel like as you go to bite him, you can feel your tooth bend his armor and almost get through, but it's just not quite there. And then as you bite him, he just punches you in the gut.
How much?
No damage.
Oh, okay.
It was just
okay.
more of a, like, as he hits you, like air is let out of your body force, like.
Okay. I'm about to fist fight this motherfucker. I'm going to...
As you're on top of him, though, he grabs your face and he looks at your cheek. And he goes, all of you have these. And he looks at Zakir. He looks at a key. She thinks you can take me out, even with that gift.
Don't look down
Can
on
I-
me, you bastard.
Can I shove Falcus out of the way and then use a breath attack on him?
If Falcos will let you, then I won't have it be contested.
Will you let me shove you?
I will. Well, out of character, I would, but like Falcus, he was just like Falcus. He was just insulted by this guy and called weak, so he's really just trying to beat the shit out of him.
Wow,
So-
he knows vicious mockery.
The non-damaging version.
Are you resisting?
Yes, Falcus is resisting.
God damn it.
Resistance is futile.
Alright, contested strength checks. Oh, rip.
Ah!
Falcus, don't roll a 1.
God damn it.
As you go to shove him, Falcus is a sturdy motherfucker.
God damn it. I'm just gonna tail slap him then.
Okay.
Please hit him.
So you go to
No.
hit him, and it just smacks into the back of his armor. You can feel right where your tail had connected, and it hurts. Like, it doesn't physically hurt you outside of the bracer, but just how thick this armor is.
Thick I am, boy.
So, real fast,
Okay.
I'd like to jump back
Okay.
and cast the King's Cavalry,
Oh, what's that do?
aka conjure
Oh.
animals.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you bringing up?
Just a fancy name. Of course, I'm gonna.
The rocks behind you, like, yip, yip, yip. I'm
I'm gonna bring out the boys.
The boys.
The boys.
Also the fire and like both sort of working it. Like yeah, I'm done.
Actually, 1 second.
I think I'm gonna make him like turn and then go where Arthur was going.
I need you. What level spell is that? Or what level are you casting?
That's a 3rd level spell.
As you go to cast it, he lifts his hands, he says something, and your spell does not cast, but it still uses the slot.
The boys! Counter spell.
Alright, back to fish.
Counter spell. Command.
If I go
Recount,
here and do a breath
He's like, you
attack
activated my
diagonal,
trap card.
Can I not hit anyone?
Yeah. As you go to
Okay.
turn, though, he's going to try to grab your tail, so give me a contested strength
He's
check.
gonna what?
He's going to try to grab your tail, so give me a contested
Don't
strength
do
check.
that.
Not
I'm
not focused on me anymore.
So he
God
grabs
damn
you,
it.
and he yanks you backwards, and now he's got you by the tail.
Fucking
Can I
God.
still breath attack?
Yeah, you could turn and breath attack him.
Okay, I do that, but I use a spell. It's a DC 14 dex save.
He safes.
Okay. Is he immune to necrotic damage?
You don't know.
Okay.
So go ahead and just roll me
Um,
damage.
It's 96. I don't know how to do that roll thing, but you guys like
just-
it. So,
There's no way.
96.
Just like
Is
that.
close? Oh, that was the wrong number.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god!
He's dead.
You kill Lysander in one hit.
Okay, there we
Oh.
go.
Actually, he wouldn't quite be dead from that. He'd be close, but not quite.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Me finish him. No, me.
No, it's only so you deal. Okay, so as you hit him with it, he just stands there and goes, "One of you finally did, or two of you have finally done something."
Hey, let's get it like here.
Hey, I need you guys to back away from him. Except for you, Zakir, you can't.
I don't think Focus wants to.
Oh, I'm fighting him. Excuse me.
He's gonna punch you again, or attempt to punch you, Falcus. 28 to hit. I know that hits.
Then I'm moving up.
That's going to be, since you're raging, it's half damage. That's going to be 10 points of damage.
Alright, Falcus is gonna retaliate and hit him back.
Okay.
Do I do a strength?
No, it's just going to be unarmed attack roll. Actually, just give me your claw attack, duh.
Fair.
Yeah, that hits. So you, with your claw, you just bring it across to, like, the shoulder of his armor where you hit with the hand axe, and you just dig into that, and you see him pull his arm back, and more of this black shit comes pouring down his armor.
Ooh, let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
He looks at you. I need you to give me a contested strength check,
Yo, what?
or give me either an athletics or acrobatics check.
Athletics is my strong side, so I hope it works.
It's your strong hand. As you attack him with your claw, he grabs you by your wrist, pulls you close, grabs you by your neck, and then begins choking you as well. So now he's got both hands. He's got one hand on Zakir's tail and one hand on Falcus's neck.
I'm gonna move behind him.
Am I able to scratch on his face or something?
1 second, Thrakus, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna move behind him,
Okay.
and then I want to stab my sword where the axe went.
Okay, give me an attack roll. You go to stab, and he's just quick. He turns and he uses Falcus as a shield, and you quickly pull your sword back and just barely miss hitting Falcus. However, he's going to attempt to hit you with Falcus.
Wait, how can he turn around if he's got one hand on a dragon's tail?
You can still move.
So is he flinging her as well?
No, just him. She's a large creature. She's got a large tail.
Yeah, I know, but how much room does he have to move with her tail?
That square that he's
Probably
in.
weigh a lot too.
Well, he's not trying to move you, and he already did drag you across the
Oh,
ground like
yeah,
it was
so-
nothing. So,
There's that.
You're about to get whacked by a.
does a 14 hit you?
No. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be 4 points of Falcus bludgeoning damage.
I'm gonna move 15 feet away,
Alright, he hits a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
and I'm gonna cast
Might
Shatter
Okay,
at a level 3.
level 3.
Should I? Because that'll hurt you, and it'll down Zakir.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yes, but not.
Because this is what it does. I'm not casting. I just want them to see what it does. But okay, it's not showing you. What the fuck? How do I do it where it shows without actually trying to cast?
Click the gear on the spell. Click on the gear, and then scroll down and make it show full description.
Show full description. Concentration. Add ability, damage or healing. Components. No. Description. Include spell description and attack.
Yes,
On.
all or whatever the. Yeah, now click it.
All? Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, on. Otherwise it's partial. There you go. That's what it does.
Yeah, that would down me.
I know it would down you because I know how much health you have.
Yeah, Zakir's like a rag doll now.
You're a ragdoll. He's just threw you at me.
Yeah.
No, he used him as a bludgeoning weapon.
Man, I'm classified as a weapon.
As an improvised weapon, yes. You go to shoot, and it just ricochets off the armor again.
Oh my god, dude.
I want to claw his face.
Go for it. Give me an attack roll.
While he's grabbing me by.
I'll say you have an advantage because you are on top of him, so that does hit.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah, that hits. I'll say you have advantage because of your current situation. You claw at his helmet. His helmet comes off. And as you look at him,
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cause a
Yeah.
distraction in a second.
oh, 1 second.
See you ugly motherfucker.
I'm waiting for the fucking image.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Where is it? Where the hell is it? Sorry, give me 1 second. I had it ready, but then I lost it.
Fuck.
Wait, did I not save it on this computer?
Every time.
No, I would have sworn that I saved it.
Give me like a vague description at least.
Well,
With the suspense.
I wanted the surprise to be the picture.
Shit.
Damn. Come on.
Okay, let's wait.
Sorry, give me 1 second. I should have it in here somewhere.
Get a reward for. Yeah. So you said like the only two people that were able to hit him directly was like here and me.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get it buff.
All right, there we go. I found it. All right.
Oh god.
So as the helmet comes off, I'm gonna post it in the end game. You see a very familiar face.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my
Arthur's probably the only one who can kill him with his arm.
god.
Excuse me?
That's what he was referencing to whenever he
No.
said she thinks you can kill me with that.
No, that's
No,
what
not
he
that.
looks like.
that's what Arthur looks like.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's Arthur, isn't it?
Maybe, maybe not.
Fuck.
With the helmet,
Hello?
with the helmet landing on the ground, you see Arthur's face there in front of you. He goes, and as you say that, he lifts you up and goes, I don't know who you're talking about. And he throws you.
He threw me against a tree or something.
Yeah. He threw you really fucking far, actually. He rolled a nat 20 on his strength.
Yeah, well, my back is hit.
That's gonna be 9 points of damage as you smash into the tree.
Oh,
The tree
9?
doubles over and cracks and falls.
9? Alright. I would say I thought it was something else. So it's 9.
And then he looks at you, Aki, and at this point, you're visibly kind of like, oh shit. And he goes, is there a problem?
They literally threw me. I can't believe that shit.
He's just frozen. He actually cannot do anything.
He reaches down, he grabs his helmet, and he puts it back on.
God. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm gonna breath attack him again.
Okay.
I knocked out from that.
It's DC 14 dex save, and I'm using a spell slot again.
Oh, nat 19.
Ooh.
So it hits, and like he stumbles a little bit and goes, getting really tired of that.
You, like, I'm getting tired of dying to your giant meat hand. I don't know.
The weakest clapback ever.
Zakir says that out loud.
I'm tired of you.
He lets go of your tail and goes, you've already proven yourself.
I'm proving myself.
And then he looks at Aki and Thrakis. Do something.
I knocked out, right?
But no, you're still conscious. But if you remember, Arthur was with you the first time you saw him.
Like, I get what the character is trying to do. But the problem is, I'm trying to figure out how to actually do it.
I guess I'm gonna step back.
Shut up! You ran away.
So that if Thrakis does want to do something and not kill me, he can.
Do something, go vote. Make an actual change. Don't just say you're going to. Actually actively participate in your electoral system and make an active change.
Aki,
Doctor is actually one
Back off.
Thrakis, you are no longer raging, though.
Oh.
Arrakis.
Or Falcus is no longer raging.
Hey,
Sorry.
man,
Thrakis, I would love to back off, but he's fucking paralyzed.
Okay.
He takes a step towards you, and he once again just removes his helmet. This face bother you, boy?
I'm gonna cast Confusion.
why?
In this range. And it affects a key as well.
One thing can't hurt shit.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Oh shit, he does save. Aki, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You do not save.
Nice.
Am I able to throw one of my hand axes at him from this distance?
How many more do you have?
I have one more.
So, oh, you know, I'll let you roll that, Thrakis, since it's your spell. I won't roll it for you.
Thrakis is dead, Rick.
No, you're not dead. You do realize what I just did by making you confused, right?
Yeah, so go ahead and roll a d10, Thrakis.
Wait. How do
Just do that without the period. A 3. So Aki, he does not move this turn.
So the same thing I was doing.
I'm not trying to make a key move.
Well, it didn't affect Lysander.
I know it didn't. That's not what I was worried about.
Oh. Okay.
I can distort the mind and spawn delusions. I can make him not see him, or make him see him as something else.
That's true.
That was what my goal was.
All right.
And since he is affected by it now, and he's in the range of this central point, he doesn't see him as Arthur anymore.
Well, this is more of wait, the spells twist the creature's mind, spawning. That's true. Okay.
That's what my goal was.
That's a little bit of a stretch on it. I will say that the face twists and contorts to something like a killer intent onto a key, which would frighten him enough to try to make him want to move.
Unfortunately, I can't move.
Yeah, no, you can't with that. With that 3. He looks at you, Thoracus. It's clever.
Yeah, well, I tried.
He Misty steps up to you, or what appears to be Misty step at least. Oh, that's only gonna be a 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
He goes to swing, and you just duck under him.
Miss me.
Alright, so wait, can I move now?
Give me another roll, Thoracus. This lasts for 1 minute.
Another roll.
Yeah, another D10.
Notice something. You're standing in a fire.
Yeah,
And
well,
8.
no,
Oh,
that's
you
fine.
can move. Oh wait, no, an 8. You make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its range.
Oh
Huh?
god.
Oh, there's nothing within your range, so.
I do nothing this turn.
Oh, but I do need you to give me another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom.
Well, then here.
Oh,
as
you
all
do
that's
save.
going on, can I try this? Maybe. No.
What are you trying?
So as he swings and I duck, am I able to cast True Strike and then swing as
Yeah.
he's swinging?
Yeah. So as you duck, you point, and you with your short sword you bring it up at him. Roll me damage.
Roll you damage.
Click on where it says short sword +2 in the chat box.
I did. Oh,
You bring up the sword and you hit his side, and you manage to get the sword just through the armor, and then in that new hole, more black stuff comes pouring out. And he looks at you and goes, "Good." And he grabs you by the face and he throws you back.
Marcus is going to yell at him and say, "Hey, I'm not done with you yet, old man."
can I? While he throws me, wait, I don't take any damage when he throws me back.
No, he's just getting you off of him. Your short sword is still in his side.
What? That's not fair. I was holding on to the whole time.
I'm just playing.
Let go.
I'm just playing. How cool would that be? He just walks away
I'm
with
about
the
to
sword
go
in
over
his
here
side.
and cause vicious mockery. You better get your ass back here, ho.
No, he does walk away from you though, and now he's just looking at a key. And he still has his helmet off, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see, what is. Yeah, so I'm gonna do Planar Warrior,
Okay.
and then I'm crossing my fingers.
Ooh,
God damn it.
Rip. Again, the bullet just ping.
I would wish to throw a hand axe at him while he's distracted.
Okay. Yeah, so you throw another one square right at him, and it hits his back. And how many more hand axes do you have?
That was my last one.
Okay. It's embedded into the armor in his back, and he reaches back and he pulls it out, and he lifts it above his head as he starts walking towards the key.
Oh.
Alright, so I know what I'm gonna do.
Hang on, I want to check some first.
No, no.
No, let
No,
Aki.
Austin.
Aki was already talking.
Sorry.
Took
That's
my
alright.
ass.
Aki.
So, this is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna wait until he gets really close to me.
He is really close to you right now.
Okay.
Really,
Yeah.
really
So, I'm gonna use this.
Damn. That close?
Interesting.
That close.
Okay. Okay.
And I assume it would hit since it's so close.
I would say his disadvantage on his saving throw. Yeah, he fails. But you're also going to be hit by it, so I need you to give me
Yep.
a dexterity saving throw.
Well, there's
at
the damage.
disadvantage.
And then, let's see. And then that's 1d8, I think. No. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So that's that, and then I need to check, right?
Yes.
DC. Wait, hold on. How do I compare this against myself?
Just do a dexterity saving throw, and whatever your DC is, try to beat that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I passed.
Okay. So as this hit, or as it comes down, and it smashes into the earth around you and hits him, you hear, "Finally." And with that, he looks at all of you, and he disappears.
Oh, thank God.
However,
However.
as... Sorry, give me 1 second.
Wait, did he take my shit with him?
Yeah, he has your hand axe. He has one of your hand axes.
Fuck. Aww. I'm my only weapon. Damn, well, I guess I gotta buy some more.
It's just the one
What
that
about
they
the
took.
first one?
Why does that not fucking... Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know why this never wants to upload right. Oh, because it's trying to save as an HTML. Why is that trying to save as an HTML?
We're trying to make it save as a JPEG.
Yeah, I was wondering why that was broken.
Hold on,
Why
it's
is
like
it
you-
saving as
Just
a
go on the
fucking...
properties. You should be able to switch it.
Yeah, you'd
He
think
really
so.
could have grabbed me around everywhere.
Or just make a small stupid change to it, and then as you do save as, do it again, but instead of saving it as that, just do a JPEG file whenever it brings
Yeah,
you up
it's
to
not.
the,
It's literally not letting me save it as a JPEG.
Really?
Yeah, it's literally only letting me save as a.
Send it to me. I'll try it.
Whoa! Don't be Jesus Christ! Fucking Avast just popped up and was like, "Oh, here's your current location while I'm streaming."
Nice.
Oh my God.
Well, there goes that VOD.
Yeah. Oh my fuck! Are you kidding me right now? Thanks, Avast. You're awesome. So cool.
Fuck.
God damn
Looks
it.
like you're moving.
Well, I don't think anybody was watching, thankfully, so. But, well, anyways, I'll just describe it. The, I guess Aki and Falcus would recognize the woman with the spear, the blue skin, the wolf, the one from the mountain where Arthur had died the second time. Your guys' first time with him.
Wait, hold on. Where did she come in? What?
She just
what?
appears right where Lysander was, and I was trying to get the image to put it onto the fucking map, but it's not saving
I mean,
proper.
is it just the same one from that particular source, or?
It's the actual like lore version, but
Oh.
well, not the actual lore version, but my version of it. There you go. She
What
appears
the
there.
fuck is that?
It's a secondary picture I had to get. So.
I cannot make that out.
No, because there's a lot going on, because that's not the picture I fucking wanted. You know what? Let's do this one. See if this one will save right. I hate the fact that it's not... That's trying to save as an HTML. I don't know why it would when it's... There we go. Better. Alright. Now it's just her with a bow and arrow, but still.
Alright.
She appears right where Lysander was standing. And she looks at all of you. Interesting. Seems one of you has decided to run.
Fortunately.
You may approach. And the wolf that was standing lies down next to her.
Why would we?
You did take my mark after all, did you not?
That was your mark?
Something like that. You dabble with things you do not fully understand. Quests and missions are often confused for certain things, where they might be misinterpreted in your primitive language.
Well then, speak your piece.
Come closer.
I'm literally like
Hey, all of
15
us?
feet away from you.
Well, she's just standing there, and it's like a power move on her part.
I'm not giving in. We just got our asses ate. Alright? We're not getting any close to anybody.
We just got our asses ate. You didn't get thrown.
Yeah, I'm not.
As you approach, and within your range, Aki, she says something under her breath, and then the stars on your cheeks give off a faint glow.
Wish I had a star.
She looks at you and goes, "Do you wish to have one? Do
Yes.
You wish, do you wish to give yourself to me?"
I'd like to read the terms and agreement.
The terms are, you get immense amount of powers as long as you do what you're told. Pass the tests.
So this was a test which I partaked in and I didn't need to.
Correct. That's why I'm offering you a mark now. Lysander is a puppet. He is nothing but a plaything gone awry. Although he does not listen to me all the time, with persuasion he does do my bidding. But he's not one I wish to control.
So what exactly do you mean by immense amount of power?
I mean, a goddess is willing to bestow you upon power that you've never seen as long as you complete a few simple tasks.
So all my friends have these stars and I've yet to see what it is you're describing.
That's because they have yet to complete the first task, which they have just done. But they do not wish to
Okay.
approach and receive the rewards, and if they do not wish to receive it, then that is on them. I can remove your mark, and you can be on your merry way.
Very well.
I guess I'm gonna approach. That's not really.
I pull. She's talking to me.
Well, I mean, everybody else can still hear her, so.
Yes. So,
I know.
No yelling. Calm your shit
I'm
down.
far away. Okay, I'm very far away. But yes, I would like to receive a star. I have to yell to extend 30 feet of voice.
So, as you approach her, she lifts up her hand, and she
Oh, okay,
she
okay.
gently touches your cheek. and this light, and her eyes begin to light up. It's going to be. You receive a 3-pointed yellow star.
Oh, 3-pointed yellow star. That's a triangle.
Well, it's still in the shape of a star, but there's 3 massive points. Whereas when you look at a keys, he's got like a 7-point red star.
That's a triangle.
No, like that. Like the points on it are exaggerated from the other points.
So 3 of the points are exaggerated, like the bottom 2 and the top one, and the left and the right one are a little shorter.
yeah, the rest of them are like short and stumpy.
have little.
Not the lowest one. I forgot.
So it's a star, but a few
Okay.
of the points are
Elongated.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of like while we're talking about our own unique task, I want to ask her about the one with the crow. The not is it a crow or
The kinku.
Yeah, the kinku.
You have skipped a test, but I will allow it because this was going to be one regardless.
I skipped the task.
This was your entry test. Theirs was passing through the Deadlands and finding my spire, which they had done successfully. Zakir, please revert to your human form.
I suppose I do so.
As you do so, it doesn't feel like it uses a spell slot. Like you still feel.
Oh.
And she goes, and she touches your face, she caresses it gently. And she runs her index finger, tracing the shape of the star. You are able to change freely.
Ooh, I would want that, but no, that's.
You will not
It's
have
fine.
to use the power within you to revert forms.
Thank you.
Can't just walk down the road. Poof! There's a dragon.
Oh, do I get something?
Approach, and you may. As you approach, she gently caresses your face,
Oh.
traces the star on your cheek. You may now transform into your true form 1 additional time per day.
Hey.
So I see the holdout has finally decided to join us.
I suppose.
Why do you reject me?
It's not rejection, merely apprehension.
Objection.
What are you apprehensive about?
Well, considering we just got our hindquarters served to us on a silver platter while one of us ran away, I'd say we have every right to be apprehensive. Well, I do at least. But obviously, the rest of my compatriots are not as apprehensive, I guess.
I have a war.
How about this? For you, I will tell you that Arthur is alive. And I will give you his location. And she pulls out her map.
The map
And
of living location.
where the hell is it? There it is. So as she points at the map, even though it's only been a day, she marks Arthur as being right here. And I'll ping it.
Wait, what? Over there?
Yep.
The mountains? Oh god, I
Wait,
gotta go.
where is it? I didn't see it.
Right here.
The
Oh.
mountains.
Oh, that's a lot of traveling in one day.
Not to mention, it's not the area we were going to.
I know not his reasons, but he has his. Is that satisfactory for you?
Yeah.
As long as you watch the map, the moonlight will show you his location once per day.
Just watch it at night, bro. You don't watch it all day.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it's been interesting meeting you all again.
Wait!
Yes.
Do I get anything with the star?
She looks at you and she goes, since this was your entry test, you get my appreciation for you willingly giving yourself over to me.
Quick question about that.
Yes.
How is it willing when he tried to beat the shit out of me knowing I don't have a star on my face?
I just told Lysander to attack, to assess.
Attack and assess. More like mutilate.
Would you like something in return for what you've done?
I don't know. I got a star without actually having to go through your tutorial. I don't know what other word to use. How about this? Since this was my entry test and I was technically not a real part of this, how about you just heal up me and all my friends?
That is fair, and I will do that. And then she
Thank you.
And then she gets down on the ground. She lays down her spear in front of her. She chants. A green light emanates from her, and you feel this warm sense of just relaxation, and you feel your wounds begin to close up. The lightning burns, the chokes, the bruisings all disappear, and you are
Hey,
fully
Ryan.
healed. Yes.
Embrace the glow.
That should be sufficient enough.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you. There will come a time when all the tests are complete, and you must take out my other subject.
Wait, take out? We didn't even kill this one.
You're not meant to yet.
Oh. Well, damn. Okay.
Can I ask you a quick question?
You may.
What is your name?
The name's Scotty.
Scott.
Oh, I should
Oh,
have seen
wait.
that coming.
Oh, wait. Out of
Yep.
character, I know Scotty.
Yes.
I love her. Thank you.
I know
Um,
Scotty too.
But anyways, and then also, I was previously, when I initially got this star, received the task of going to the top of a church of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still something that you want me to do?
It is, and albeit I have yet to bestow the location upon you, you will soon learn of its location.
So,
I've been dealing with other matters, and I know it's been about a month since you've received your original tests, but with other things that have been drawing my attention, I have been busy. However, with renewed interest, there shall be a sign soon enough.
Magic lady, I got a question.
Yes?
Quest that you originally gave me, am I close to fulfilling it? Because the Kinku is getting kind of close to me.
As I mentioned earlier, the quests and your objectives are often mistranslated when released into the mortal tongue. Finding the Kinku's true place could mean many a things.
Scotty,
Yes?
the giver of stars.
Yes.
What's my task?
Your task. She thinks for a moment. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. And I saw what happened I saw what happened with the original crew to the Crooked Man. If you
yeah.
if you continue along the path you're on, you will soon find what your objective is.
Oh. It's vague, but okay. I guess.
Aki, is it here? Any questions from the two of you?
None in particular.
Well, if that is all, then I will be on my way.
Do you know Bible Man?
She looks at you and she just... I do. He's kind of an asshole. Goes around.
Why is he an asshole?
Goes around punching people just for not believing in his own god. He's a little bit of a fanatic.
Do you believe in his God?
My God.
I believe in a lot of things. His god,
Oh,
not so much.
better watch your back. He's gonna punch you next.
He
I
can
was
certainly
half
try.
expecting Ryan to go, how do you know that holy name?
Right.
He is a radical in his own right, spewing what he calls verses
Versus.
from a book long lost.
You don't happen to know if that book is still around, do you?
It's been a while since I've seen one.
It could still be around.
Potentially.
Okay. Thank you.
And when you see Oz again, tell him I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'll give him a
Like,
right
that
old
was the opinion
slap
of
for
two
you.
people.
Tell him
Just wait till he sees my star.
Tell him he needs to learn to overcome his fears and that he can't keep running forever.
Oh, he's got daddy issues.
5 mistakes.
Well, so do a lot of people.
So their dad is an immortal.
Oh, Lysander's not immortal.
Oh?
Us lied.
He's immortal
Extremely
compared to
healthy.
you. He will outlive all of you by generations unless you kill him first.
Then what is he?
Does that include me being a dragon with old age potential?
Correct?
Oh man. Yo guys, I have a life expectancy of like 3,000 years. He's got us beat.
But I've said too much and I must embark on my own path. Good luck to you, and I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Thanks for the star.
And with that, she
I'm a
disappears.
good noodle.
I'm coming back now.
Okay, with her vanishing, can I go inspect this body and lead him?
There's no body. Oh, you're talking about the bandit? Yeah.
I was gonna go eat.
Wait, I broke my
Well,
computer,
technically,
hang on.
Zakir already did, and she didn't find anything.
I also rolled like a 2 to investigate him.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to give me an investigation check.
Not me? Sorry, I ended up muting my whole computer for a second. I didn't.
Yeah, go
Sorry,
ahead and
directly.
roll an investigation.
After you take all the stuff from her, I'm gonna eat them.
You don't find anything outside of clothes and 3 small daggers and a small vial.
I'm gonna take the small vial and the dagger,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to where he last was drawn blood, and I'm gonna take a vial of his blood.
Of Lysander's?
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity check. That's gonna be
What?
very difficult.
Really?
Yeah, because it's on like grass and in the mud. And...
Shit, homie. Give me that blood. Did it work?
Charity save.
No, dexterity check, not saving throw.
Dexterity, which should be here, right? No, wait. Hang on, I got this. Don't worry.
One on fire.
No, you don't manage to get any.
Can it be like all dirty with grass involved and a little bit of
No,
dirt?
you don't manage to get any.
I'm gonna take the whole patch of dirt with me.
Because if you remember, it wasn't blood. It was like this black goop.
So it was like tar.
Yeah.
Okay, so how big would you say this vial is?
It's about 3 inches.
So would you say like 100 mil? 100 mil bottle?
Not quite that big. I'd say probably more like a 30.
75?
30.
40.
30.
I'm gonna start debating my paycheck with God.
You never know if you don't try. Okay, so I have a dagger. It's just a basic old dagger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm updating my
Oh, you're good.
treasures.
Dog's on his way back yet.
30 mil bottle?
Oz just went off and did his own thing.
Yeah.
So Oz, where are you flying to?
He was flying. He just headed to like where Arthur was, where the mark is.
Alright, that's gonna take a long time to fly. It's only been like 20 minutes.
In that direction.
Okay.
You also didn't see the new direction, so you'd be going in the old one.
I don't know that then.
Yeah,
Just heading there.
Yeah, Oz is fucked.
Are you going back to the city?
no, he's going
No.
to the mark that Arthur made.
Dang.
Okay. And they don't know where you're going, so
Yeah.
I was on his own little adventure right now.
I mean, if I fly up and look around, am I able to see Oz, or is he like really far away?
I mean it's been like 20 minutes.
And I saw like a small raven, so.
Yeah.
Man, that man booked it.
What if I rolled a natural 20 on perception?
You know what? Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Hell yeah. Cross your fingers, guys.
Natural one.
Perception.
Yeah,
Damn
no, you don't
it.
see him.
You got half of that.
Not even. She technically rolled a 4.
Yeah.
1/3 of that. Almost. 1/4.
Yeah, Oz is gone, guys.
Yeah, it's an excuse to miss decisions.
Oh, wow.
Goodbye. I'm gonna play text until we find out again.
Yeah, Oz is. I guess Oz is gone.
Yeah, Oz will never know where we went. So that
Yeah. You got sending or something, that's it.
Do any of you have sending?
no.
Oz.
Hey, Oz. He left.
Yeah, Oz is gone. Oz is.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I'm assuming. What movement speed does it? Because it might be faster than a raven.
Well, you don't know where he's going though.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
turn around.
shoot.
basically.
Yeah, and we spent a shit ton of time trying to take him down and then talking to Scotty and
Yeah.
They were very valuable questions, okay?
So I know you have other characters rolled out.
I'm gonna look for them. Okay, but plug it up again. I will play someone else, I guess.
What?
I mean,
I could go with Castle if you want to rail that much, but I don't think you want to.
We never see Oz again.
we'll bring Oz back somehow. It's just,
That sounds good.
You can't.
So,
I mean,
If you make them do a full turn into the forest and find Castle and him, but it's not like I'll drop Cedric or Tex or something.
have you been keeping text updated?
I mean, I could just update her now. She's suddenly alive now. Fuck it.
same text? The
Yeah,
pirate one?
text from Jillix and the OG crew.
The original
Yeah.
original party.
Oh, damn.
The one that got dismembered. It was like, we're trying to be respectful. The tail, the head, the arm.
No, okay, Nora
Fire.
was respectful. All right, I've made my case about that.
Like, text die, like, as soon as,
Like,
Damage?
second session. Yeah.
Fuck. I think I want something.
you look like a trade. Up there. Who should have even recognized?
She wouldn't recognize anybody in the party.
Yeah.
They're all strangers to her.
I'm still going by the canon that she's not dead. She was just like an imposter or something.
She's not
Doesn't
dead,
matter
even though
with
her
her
head's
cannon.
missing.
uh,
We took her clothes.
How far would Oz go before turning around and realizing that nobody's following him?
Where were we again? When we encountered Lysander.
You were still just north of Hebi. Or, sorry, you rounded around.
And like here.
Yeah, like right
We
where
were
I'm thinking.
like started heading to his home and then like maybe like here like start going this way.
So, yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
bye.
Well, Oz, you ruined your character by making him run.
Fuck. I played the character.
That and you just got so much cool shit that you didn't get to use.
Yeah.
Yep.
The second time your character's personality got.
We're not mad, Oz. We're just
Disappointed.
disappointed.
Until the Raven Queen tells me that personally, I don't.
The Raven Queen, you hear in your head, I'm not bad, Oz. I'm just
Not just
disappointed.
full like teacher disappointment like in my brain.
When Oz come back, he's gonna get a lecture.
Holy.
Oh, maybe the Raven Queen can guide him.
I don't know. I don't think she's like that. She's like
No,
that present on his fate.
No, she's a very hands-off goddess.
Yeah, she only popped that down one time, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find all of my shit for Techno.
Oz is gone.
Bye.
All
There are
right.
no more OGs.
Yeah,
No more OG in this farm now.
that's an interesting way to get rid of a character.
I know, right?
I've never
We're
had.
talking about it, and you know.
I've never just had somebody fuck off before, so.
Well, he did say he would.
I mean, last time we found him, but this time he just straight up fucking he
Left.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
The worst friend ever.
I'm just like, yeah, I just gave him my login too, so I'm probably not gonna get that back.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
They
Give,
fucked off with like 5 magic items and shit. They couldn't even use one.
all right.
Yes,
Hold
I-
on. Give me
I
a
gave
moment.
it- I sure gave you that for nothing.
One.
I'm
Take
losing.
some time.
I'm still losing my shit today. I lost that area forever. I lost that fucking my hand axe. I lost one of my hand axes.
Level 11 gunslinger. Let's go.
Oh, hold
Fuck
on.
the main caster. We
Um,
lost like 500 useful spells.
Yeah, we lost arguably our DPS.
Oh wait, actually.
Yeah, you lost. You also
Oh,
lost
God.
flying, identify,
Hey, and all that shit.
and the utility.
All that shit that you bought from the thing, you didn't even get to
Yep,
use it.
that too. You can use it once.
And all because Lysander was like, hey.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, bye.
No, he didn't even say anything. He just stood up.
Yeah.
Grunted.
That's enough. That's enough to run.
Damn.
Tricks us.
Honestly, I used to get along with it, like play a game of catch, you know.
No. Die.
Oh my god.
Look now for this shit.
The family's a wreck. Shit.
Well, then there's no reason to continue on with the Scotty storyline, so fuck that, right?
I want magical shit.
Well, there's
I'm not on the-
literally the whole point of Scotty and all that was for Lysander.
For us.
Yeah, I was connecting
Oh my
into Oz's backstory.
Well, it's for me now. So boom, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh my backstory.
The fuck is for you?
Oh my god.
Oh
You
my
guys
God.
derail my shit so much.
Oh, that's
Rewrite it for one of
Now
us.
for the new one shot.
No, I'm already rewriting a whole fucking story arc. I'm not rewriting
Well, let me
two.
do it.
oh my god, bro.
I want to fight Bible Man.
Wait, so is Oz not coming back, like, period?
Until you finally come something.
Hi.
I don't think we'll ever find him because we're not exactly welcomed.
It's like fucking Where's Waldo?
Yeah, where's Waldo? Real life edition. You gotta walk through everybody.
You can just go back and then just fucking. I didn't even die. I just left.
Yeah, you just fucking yeet it out of there.
And Oz never told us his homeland or anything.
Yep.
Yeah, no, where he is. Nothing. It's in the northern forest somewhere. And castle up there, maybe. Said.
To the invisible Batmobile.
Alright, well, I had a lot more set up for this session based on that, but...
Can you give me a new character sheet so I don't have to get rid of castle?
Why couldn't you have just flown far enough to wait to watch? You didn't have to fucking run that far.
I was just a scaredy cat.
He did.
aren't there 1,000 character sheets you have?
I have 3. One for demon, one for us, one for castle.
Sounds like a lot to me.
What the hell? I mean, one more.
I was like, that was funny. Alright.
The worst place now.
For just
Time
fucking
to learn to play another class.
this whole story been fucked up for Ryan. He has to rewrite.
Draw the character sheet too. Fuck.
Oh, God.
Derail.
Derail twice.
In 2 sessions.
I don't know what the fucking.
Alright, I'm gonna start railroading you guys, so...
We can't be trusted now.
No, that trust has been shattered pretty
Don't
much.
railroad me. I don't run off like that.
If I'm railroading one person, I have to railroad everyone.
Dang it. That hurts. Dang it, bro.
That is
for the creator
the
good.
4th time I've had to rewrite big story arcs.
That was the last straw.
I mean,
As he commits my treason, I run the fuck away.
is the portal something you have, like, fully finished?
Not fully finished.
Okay. I'm not
Why?
gonna-
Are you gonna
I'm not
try to
do it.
derail that?
No. Well, I was gonna say, if you
I was
have that
gonna, like-
finished, then we can
I was
do
gonna,
that,
like-
but I don't want to do it if
Hey,
it's
bro,
not done.
No, there's a different connector for that.
Okay.
I guess gonna learn like plane shift to help with Zakir's backstory and then turn to help.
Oh my god.
Oh my fuck. Well, that's basically everything I had for the session out the window, so... I mean...
Hell yeah. Record speed run.
Oh my.
Damn, this will be earliest ends will.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I literally have nothing else prepared right now. Like, no...
Take that L, Ryan.
Hey, you know what?
Entire
I get to
hell.
end the session early, and you guys are the ones that don't get to play, so... That's
Oh my God.
that's a double-edged sword you're
I know,
playing
I
with.
have now like D&D games like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can't believe I did that.
You guys make me want to shoot myself. You make me want to kick a small child in the face. You know what? I've been expanding on Tyrus for 8 years, but there's never been a group where I've had to expand on it so much in less than a year's time frame for anybody.
We're unique.
We're such a dysfunctional group.
Oh my god.
Fun fact. Level 20 Bard can force up to 12 people to do the cha-cha slide for a year and a day.
I might just have to TPK.
Oh my god.
Don't blame you.
Just restart, different storyline, different arc, different everything.
Too now.
Oh my god. You guys could still keep the characters, but you'd be back at level 1.
Aww. I get honest,
Who's Tex?
Oh, Texas Oz's old character.
That got her
like,
head
I
and tail
barely
ripped
heard.
off. Is she
Yeah.
still a
Killed
tiefling?
in 3 sessions.
Is she still a tiefling?
She's still tiefling, yeah.
Yeah.
I changed her sub race though.
Wait, what the fuck did I miss?
Tex was second session death.
Third
Yeah.
session. Okay, third
Third
session.
session, sorry.
And kill her that early.
Tex was a cocky person and it got him killed.
Yeah.
I won. Till the hour, I 1v1 the boss.
You got fucked.
Yeah, I don't think she even did any damage.
Yeah,
No.
no, she missed, got hit.
Yeah.
I 1 hit.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Then your
Well,
body
you guys
got-
were level 2 at the time, and you tried to
Yeah,
solo a boss.
It was meant to be a team fight, and then she was like, hey,
Yeah, I get this and that.
Yeah.
rip my asshole open.
Yeah, you didn't even get to your subclass of actual gunslinger.
I'm not a gunslinger, yeah. Now I do though.
Which you've had the Futurum rifle that whole fucking time pretty much, which was meant for her.
For me. Ooh, next
Ugh.
time, mine now.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Jesus Christ, you guys. We're doing an AP next week.
Yeah, just goes to show. Always expect the unexpected with us.
No, I do. And I have so much written out for so much different shit. But you guys just go so far the other direction. Like I had something set up on the off chance that you guys had killed Lysander, that you attacked Scotty, that if you would have stayed in town, or if you would have tried to, even if you would have tried to, like, disguise self as Grayson, I had something set up for that. You know? I had something set up for, like, every possible contingency besides somebody just fucking off into nowhere.
Oh, also, I still look like Lysander for the next 24 hours.
That is true. Which technically means you look like Arthur.
You and just immediately, as you betrayed him at once. Even
Wait.
farther.
To the fucking movie.
So much gone.
Oh my god.
It's really great.
Yeah, even if Oz was to scry on you guys tonight, he would see Lysander with you guys.
Yeah, and even then, like, okay, no, touching the people again until all of them Diane get replaced.
We just we just find a way to fuck everything up. We find a
Every time. Every time.
I had the whole multi-class with like some wizard and shit to like CRP for it too, and then let's
God.
fuck it.
even if you don't think we're gonna fuck it up, we'll fuck it up.
But
Oh my
honestly, okay,
God.
like, all jokes aside, I would not blame you for TPK.
I really wouldn't blame you, dude.
I mean, I'm about to
We
make
best fuck up
Lysander
your
actually
plot.
Arthur. He's gonna show back up and just fuck all of you.
Actions have consequences.
We did fuck up your plot twice.
More than twice. More than twice.
Well,
No, there's been a total of 4 massive arcs that you guys have just fucking ruined.
which ones? Please tell me which ones. I need to know.
The first one was the Goblin one with Tex. The second one was fucking was Zach. The third one was Grayson. The fourth one was just now. Like 4 massive arcs just gone.
It's
And
called
2 of them
speed
were back to
running.
back.
We're too powerful now.
You realize if you guys would have completed all of those arcs, you guys would be like level 22 by now. You guys would be god killers.
It's called speed running, Ryan.
We're gonna fight the final boss in naked.
Oh
with
my
the broken
god.
sword. Dark Souls style.
Yeah, no, you would have been done with like the scales and everything by now. Because every time you guys fuck up one of my arcs, I have to rewrite in the scale connecting arc. Because I connect that into the arcs that I'm putting you guys into, but then you guys manage to fuck them up.
I just still remember the whole thing with Zach, and I keep hearing Ryan.
God.
There's some picture in the background.
Yeah, I was ripping up my character sheet for Zach.
What if we asked Scotty to bring Oz to us? Is
She's
that a
already
thing?
gone.
That
Yeah,
it?
kind of gone.
He's gone. Poof. Wherever the fuck he came from. Damn.
I don't smoke enough for this group. Oh my god.
I have to say, I was in a bad mood before the session, but man.